right, we are back with another one. What's popping, YouTube? It's your boy DJ, and I am here with another off the plank episode with my boy, my best friend right now in this hobby. Peace and pets B. Say what up to the folks, man.
What do YouTube? How y'all doing tonight?
Yes, sir. And we are back with a banger episode with my homie, Big Brock of Morphinary Arts. How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm great, man. What's up, everybody out there? Appreciate y'all tuning in and checking out and seeing what we got to talk about. Hopefully, we can drop some gems and some messages on you. So, looking forward to it.
For sure. Every time you want, you can do that.
I feel that. You know,
All right, y'all. So, just letting y'all know, I know this episode is a little different than the lives that we normally do because this is a recorded episode. You know,
that's my bad. I got kids at work. That's my bad.
But nonetheless, they still gonna tune in the same, and I definitely appreciate them nonetheless for tuning in. But that way, you know, it's gonna be even better because that way we can do as long as we want, as short as we want.
That's true.
We'll give it to them how we need to. So,
but I gotta tone this light down. It got me looking white as fuck. I'm only half.
Hey, you over there?
Don't let your screen. I'm out here looking like I ain't seen no sun, bro. Chill.
So how we gonna run it is, bro? What we're gonna do is I'm gonna have you introduce yourself. You know what I'm saying? What it is you do, what you got going on, how long you been in the game, so on and so forth. For the new people that's tuning in for the first time that might not know who you are, I'm gonna blow you up real quick, and I'm gonna have you be the focus. So therefore, boom. Whenever you're ready, my brother, you can go ahead and do it.
My name is Brock Curl Champagne. I own and run Morphinary Arts, LLC. We're based in Deerfield Beach, Florida. We breed ball pythons, focusing on recessive morphs and especially ultramel combos. And we also breed Mbanja panther chameleons. Mbanjas are those deep blue ones. We got in the game initially in 2021. My kids wanted a pet. They wanted a snake, and I said, "Oh, okay, let's go check this out." And thinking they would freak out and get scared, and I didn't know how I was going to feel about it. And I grew up loving dinosaurs and reptiles, but I grew up in the projects with a immigrant German mother. So you can imagine if she could survive, she survived in the projects. You know how that was. So you know that was never an option when I was a kid. So you know, coming up as an adult now, we went and seen it. And I was. You know, the kids were excited and they fell in love, but you know, it captured me too. And then as you do that research and you start getting captivated by the industry and all the things that you can make. And at that time in 2021, you know, all these things that I saw that, you know, ultramels and that was the first thing that really caught my mind, and ultramel clowns, and ultramel hypos, ultramel pieds. I mean, them things was $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $10,000 at that time. So I was like, man, I can't do that. But wow, look at this. You can buy a couple of these animals, get these hets, you can raise them up, you can breed them, and you can make all these animals. So I mean, the whole science behind everything, the art behind everything, the vision that you can make to make everything really captured me. And then just having something that me and my children can bond over. And, you know, I can teach them responsibility and care for animals and for other things. And I get to teach them business so that as they become older, they're going to be able to have some business sense and how to interact with people. You know, when we did our show a couple weeks ago, you know, they were out in front of the table talking to people that came by, showing them the snake and interacting with them. You know, and just having that opportunity for us to bond and be able to do that. And it's one of the greatest feelings, man. It's awesome. And then, so that's how we got here. That's where we are.
That's tight.
That's dope, bro. Like, definitely training up the kids from young and getting them involved with it, bro. That's definitely keep the hobby. I definitely commend you for that. That's dope.
So Morphinary Arts, how did you come up with the name?
All right, so I'm a chef. I went to culinary school. I got a bachelor's in culinary arts. I was an executive chef for 16 years. A bunch of different high-end restaurants. And when I was sitting around, that's so. When I was sitting around thinking about what am I going to come up with a name, and I remember watching an episode of Trap Talk, and it was like, man, don't be just doing your initials exotics, initials reptiles. And I was like, yeah, I ain't gonna do that shit. So I got to come up with something different. So I mean, I sat on it for a couple of weeks, and I went through. They set on doing something like an ultra pythons or like Ultron pythons or Ultron reptiles, and doing like a play off of like Ultron from Avengers and that, because you know, Ultramel and all that. And I was kind of set on that for a while, and then just one day, I don't know, it just hit me. I was like, you know what, like these snakes, that's art. So that's culinary arts, and then put the morph in there and make Morphinary Arts. And then it all came at the same time right there. I was like, I got that logo idea. I'm like, I'm gonna have a snake with a chef hat on, and he's gonna have a rat with an apple in his mouth, looking like a pig coming out from under the.
That's dope. That's dope.
Bro. And it just from there, and I was like, all right, dope, that's it. So I mean, that's super unique. You're never going to see anybody else know what it is, and it's a fun story. You get to talk about it. You know, you get to express too. I mean, being a chef in the industry, and that's real tough work. That's real hard work, and that taught me a lot of work ethic and education, educating myself and taking care of my body and understanding how to really put in the work. So when I first started this, you know, I was still an executive chef at the time, and you're talking 12 to 16-hour days. You know, 6-7 days a week, you know, 60, 70 plus hours a week, and then come home and take care of animals. So,
and kids.
And kids. So,
you're not a chef. So you do this full time now?
No. So I'm in the industry, but I made a transition into a different segment last year due to the things I expressed. Just 16 years of that type of work, it became a lot, and I lost a lot of my love for it, to be honest with you, and especially when I had kids. You know, like I paid for my kids to be in volleyball and basketball and didn't get to go see them for a whole year. I was paying for it for a year, and all I had was their mom, who, thank God, we have a good relationship even though we're divorced. You know, and she's sending me videos of them at the game, and that's all I could see. You know what I mean? And it just. It adds up. So I finally took actually in 2020, December of 2022, I quit, and I was chef partner for this restaurant down in Fort Lauderdale. I was there, I opened it, and it was, it was a big deal. It was a real big, nice restaurant. And I decided I had enough money saved up to be out for a couple months, you know? And I said, I took a leap of faith. I got out and I updated my resume. I paid for someone to write it to go into like a different field of work instead of being just culinary and chef. And bro, I sat out 188 applications trying to find somewhere to go. And you'd be surprised, even with my knowledge in executive, once you get to executive chef, like your job is more business and leadership and management than it is food. I didn't touch the line, rarely ever. You know, I mean, I ain't cooked that much.
Yeah. See, it's like
outside of menu development, which you would only even do occasionally. You know what I mean? Like you're a leader and a manager in your business, and it was real hard to kind of get people to wrap their head around that because they'd look at your resume and see restaurant, chef, kitchen.
Yeah.
That's it. So I ended up getting lucky. I got a position with an awesome retailer as their director of food. So I ended up getting in there. So it was a segue into doing the same thing. So it still took some of the same knowledge, you know what I mean? But way better. You know, I work like 45 hours a week maximum now. I got tons of PTO. I'm on PTO right now. That's what I was able to do it. Like I take my time off. I'm off. It's not perfect. I'm off every other weekend. You know what I mean? I'm mostly off by 5 o'clock, but I get to spend way more time with my kids now. I was, way more time with the animals, and it's a lot better and somehow I got paid like $15K more doing it. So
wow.
Shit, less time and more money is all.
Bro, it's been wonderful, and it's like different. It's still challenging work, man, because it's different now. I'm in meetings, and I'm on meetings with in Zoom meetings with global people, and I'm on there with 40 different people from around the world, and and just being how I operate. I toot my own horn, like I'm excellent at my job. So within a year, I've already set myself up as being one of the top people. So they're sending me people to train, and they're calling me and asking me to be part of like the groups that help lead and mentor the other teams. I've only been there for a year. So I'm like, my mentor team got a bunch of people that have been there for 10 years. I'm like, oh, I've been here 1 year, but my results speak for themselves.
Wow.
So
you're doing the damn thing, bro. I just wanted to let y'all know we will later on as the show goes on. I just spoke to another OG in the game, so he definitely gonna hop on with it. He definitely want to come pick your brain a little bit. So
all right.
I'm gonna tell y'all who it is. It's gonna be a surprise.
It's gonna be a surprise.
It's gonna be dope. But so let's talk a little bit about the project that you got going on this year. So what's your most anticipated clutch this year?
All right, so for me, just on this is a personal love for me. My most anticipated clutch is a Confusion spot nose yellow belly leopard double head clown pied to a hurricane head clown. So 2 years ago, looks like a year and a half ago, Shelby from Mershon Morphs he hit a confusion spot nose hurricane clown, and that was the clown for me. That was the best clown I'd ever seen. And at that point, I hadn't bought my male yet. I only had females growing up. So at that point, I was like, all right, dope. I'm going confusion. Like, this is what I'm doing now. This is going to be a confusion. Like, this is the way I'm going to go. I got lucky, and like 6 months later, I ended up getting from Justin at Pipeline Pythons. That's where I got that banger powerhouse male. So, confusion leopard spot nose yellow belly, and his het pied just for fun, so I can add to it. But for me, like that's my vision of where I see like my clown, like seeing clown. So after I saw that hurricane confusion spot nose, I'm like, all right, dope. Let me get yellow belly into it. All right, cool. So I've got that in my male, so I can already hit, that. All right. And now let me see, where else can I go? So I got him breeding also to a red stripe clown, so I can get red stripe into it. And then I got him breeding. And then I want to end up going next year. He'll end up going to a black, to Cypress Special, because now I want to get that into it. So there's just, look, there's just so many pieces you can put together in it. But like my foundation, that's that confusion hurricane. Like that for me is like, bro, it's so, that snake is so incredible. Even today, now, I mean, it's been out for a year and a half, and I'm pairing them to hit some this year. And I still go look at that picture once a week, like, shit.
It's on Morph Market. Is it one on Morph Market?
He did sell it on Morph Market, but he sold it for $16,500 2 years ago.
But it was on. But it
was. Yeah, it was. He's got it on his page too. If you go, it's not very far down his page. He doesn't post on his page too much. If you go on his Instagram, Mershon Morse.
Confusion Hurricane to me sounds like a carpet python look.
Bro, that's exactly. I mean, that's almost what it looks like.
Yeah.
So my male that's not visual clown, just the confusion spot nose leopard yellow belly. It doesn't look like a ball python if you take the head off of it. What I mean? It's crazy the way he looks.
Damn, that's crazy.
The leopard's like a bonus. I don't even care if the leopard hits.
Leopard is my favorite. Leopard is my favorite. If I could put leopard, I want leopard in everything that I create.
Yeah, that's it in the middle, bro. That joint right there.
Look at that.
Yeah, that one. That thing it's incredible.
Oh, that's crazy.
Bro, it's I don't even know what to do. Every time I see that animal, I'm like, shit. Now imagine it with yellow belly and imagine it with red stripe amped up. Like,
yeah, that shit gonna be red, bro.
Bro.
Like, he had a Pompeii on there a while ago.
The Hurricane Pompeii.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Which was also nuts. It was like more red like that. So that hopefully that'll be, we can pair for that next year. So
man, that jump crazy.
I can't wait to see you hit that, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm definitely rooting for you to hit that.
That's crazy. So that male's putting in a lot of work for me. He's going to 4 different girls. One of them's kind of not everybody's. It's a cinnamon, because a cinnamon clowns just hold a special place in my heart. I really, really like them. So that's kind of for me. I saw the Cinnamon Dark Knight like in 2021 when it first got hit, and I was like, "Oh, Cinnamon's dope." Black Pastel gets all the love, but Cinnamon's dope. So
that's true. I think the only difference between the two, honestly, to me, Black Pastel pieds are more of a grayish tint to me over Cinnamon.
Yeah, until you get to the super. And then the super Black Pastel's pure black, but and also fucked up most of the time. But
actually, I just got a little small incubator, so I seriously don't want to, but at the same time, I do want to. I want to try to make some panda pies. So I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna get a whole separate incubator and just test the theory of if you cook them slow and low. They come out fine. So I'm gonna definitely test the theory. But then at the same time, it's like I don't want to make all white snakes. Like
because you
come out just all white. So
or that little speck of black, right?
Yeah.
So
I still want to try it though. Like
one
of my ultimate gold snakes.
I incubate low like at all times. So as you were saying, like my incubator, I set at 87.5.
Wow.
So I set my incubator at 86 and it's 87.5 in the egg box. So I use the sensors. So I prefer just to be low and slow. I think I'd rather, they pip around between 58 and 59 usually at that temperature. I don't need to cut. I don't need to be cutting on 53, 54, 55. Like, I'll just wait. It's fine.
Yeah, that's
true.
I feel like you can do that when you got a whole bunch of shit lined up, like, especially when the anticipation ain't killing you.
I got one winter clutch right now that's sitting in there that's on 55. I was looking at it today. I'm like, man, they're so dimpled. I probably could cut them. I'm gonna wait. So
that would have been nice though. What if they had pipped tonight? That would have been dope if they had pipped it. We could have.
Let me look. Let's look. Let's see.
Go for it.
Y'all need to go lay down.
No, not yet.
Lay down in my bed.
Not yet.
Lay down in my bed.
What you about to ask me?
Now I had to tell my kids to go lay down.
So how do you feel about? I know y'all. We was talking about it backstage. So the overall state of the market. Let's shake rattle some cages a little bit.
All right. So, what's the best way to say this? I mean, you want to take the overall negative. I mean, there's 43,000 snakes on Morph Market right now. That's just on Morph Market. In 2021, there was 16,000. There's now 43,000. Yeah. And it actually got down to 13 before breeding season picked up in 22. So what you're looking at is, so then 22 peaked at 67,000 in 2022, and then it's bled all the way back to 36,000 before 2023's hatching season started popping off. Now this hatching season, it never peaked past 48, but it's been consistently in that 48 to 47 range. Like we're at 43 right now, and you're going to start getting into hatching season in the next 2 months where animals are going to start getting added. Usually April, May is where the total starts pulling up. So unfortunately, we're in a hyper saturated market. It was great because so many people got into it. I mean, I got into it during that time, and I understand that. But the market's just super saturated. You're seeing a lot of prices really tank. And I'll tell you where, like, on one hand, that's cool, right? Because you can get into a lot of cool projects for less now than you would have before. But at the same time, now the people that bought in 2021, 2022 are going to have a very hard time making a lot of their money back. I mean, you take it, for instance, a DG Clown was 10K in 2022. You can get them they're going for under 2K in auction right now. You know what I mean? So like, how do you get that? How do you make your money back? If you had bought, we'll take mine. Now, this is like a personal example, right? So I bought a double head. She was proven, but I bought a double head DG Clown for 4K. Okay. That's just a double head DG Clown. You can buy on auction right now females that have gone for 1,900 double visuals. So for the amount I paid for a double head, you can buy a double visual male, just a double visual male, and 2 females that are either visual het or double het carrying codoms for the same price I paid for a double het. So how am I ever, I'm behind, like, how am I going to catch up now to somebody that just invested the same amount of money in the same project today that I did? Yeah, I hit my double visual. I have that, and it's absolutely excellent. It's one of the best quality DG Clowns you'll see because I paid good money to have shit that came straight from the bells because I know that it was legit, right? And I think that's another thing people be fucking up on. They buy by price, and it's got the genes, let me buy it. You got it. It's definitely worth investing money in the right examples, and I've done that throughout my collection. That's why my Ultrapide, that's the best base Ultrapide you'll ever see. My DG Clown is one of the best ones you'll ever see. You spend that extra money, but side point. But like now we're the 2021 and 2022 guys 2020 guys who've been in the game. We're actually to a point behind because all the stuff we bought in 2020, 21, 22 is now starting to breed and ready to breed. And we're going to hopefully hit the stuff that people are buying now for what we paid then. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we're in a weird situation. We're in a weird situation now. You take when I got in the game, a juvenile female clown was $500. You can get them for under $100 right now.
Max.
So,
that shit's
but
crazy.
then if you're getting it now,
you can get a female clown. You said you found a female
$80.
clown.
A single female clown, the lowest I've seen is $80 listed. It was on a deal, right, on a Morph Market deal. $80 is the cheapest I've seen pop up.
I gotta go find that,
bro. This was 2 weeks ago. It might not be there right now.
Yeah, I was about to say that's crazy.
That's
150,
crazy,
yeah, and I mean, I stay on that. I stay on my research on Morph Market and making sure I know where prices in the market is. So
yeah, for sure.
you take the impact of that. Like if I'm doing the game and I'm going to invest, why would I buy just a clown? Why would I? I can buy a 3-gene clown for $500. So when I paid $500 and I was okay with paying $500 for a clown female 3 years ago, somebody that gets in now, why would you do that?
3-gene female.
You can pay you can come in with the exact same budget I am, and you're way ahead. And my shit just got up to breeding size, right?
But technically, do you feel like they are ahead because you're at the breeding size? They still have to grow, so they still have that 2 years behind.
But the people that didn't have the greatest vision, you know what I mean? So they bought in. They want to make Batmans, so they bought stuff to make Batmans. Now they're gonna hit a Batman this year. That's cool. It's breeding. They're gonna hit a Batman, but that's a $300 male. That's a $300 male now. You know what I mean? 2 years ago, the spot nose clown female was $1,200, and the leopard clown male was $500. Like, you were almost $2,000 just to make a Batman maker, and a Batman was $3,000. So I get it, so now if because of the prices that you had at that point, you spent $2,000 to buy that, right? And now you're going to hit a Batman this year, but the guy that just got in this year right now spent $350 and bought a Batman. You're technically even.
So like, who do we blame for that? Do we blame so? Let's say I understand it's a supply and demand thing. But my thing is this too, though, right? With the odds being to hit that specific snake being, with all the genes at play still being high, it's like, why did the market drop down? Why would the price of that snake drop down so much, but it's so hard to still hit that snake? Because
you're still supply and demand. So you take everything. You're right about the odds, and I know, and you're absolutely right about the odds. But you take it. I mean, the DG clown. There's 80 of them on Morph Market right now. There was never one 2 years ago, or there'd be 10 of them. So the price of $10,000, because there was none out there. It's not the DG clown ain't hot. It's not the DG clown still isn't one of the best projects out there now. But there's everyone that could afford and wanted in the game already has it, or they're breeding what they have now, right? Because they're ready to breed it now. That's not a pet snake. The DG clown is not a pet snake. Eventually, it'll get down to a price where it will be, right? Albino pied's a double recessive. It's $300. Eventually, everything drops down once the supply is out. But DG clown when it started was 1 in 16 to hit because you had to do double head to double head because nobody had anything else. And then you had visual head to head double head. Now you were 1 in 8. Then you had visual head to visual head. You were 1 in 4. Now everyone that's breeding DG clown has a double visual. Either on one or the other side, and they're breeding at worst a codon packed double het to it, or they're breeding a visual het. This is a worst case scenario, right? So now you're 1 in 2 or 1 in 4 to hit double visuals. Right. So that the amount on the market that's going to be here this year is going to skyrocket. If you thought the price drop happened last year,
that makes sense.
But that's how the game works, right? Because you start out with this minimal supply. Take Stranger. And you can see how hard it changes because that's a codom, so it's way easier to reproduce than a recessive. Stranger clowns are at $20,000 at the end of 2021, beginning of 2022. They're what, $2,000 now? $2,500?
Yeah,
and that's overpriced. I'm not buying no Stranger for that.
Yeah, that's crazy. I see what you're saying. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's true.
Damn, that's crazy. I ain't really think about that like that for real.
Right, and how many people are going to buy it? Let's really think about how many people can buy a $5,000 snake. Really.
Yeah, just to buy. Yeah, that's what you're saying.
The majority.
I feel like once you hit the 1,500 mark, that's the breeder's collection.
The only thing, unless you got a rich person that likes really pretty pets, that's a breeder. There's only a breeder that's buying it, and then everyone be talking about. And I remember there was a lot of talk oh man, the more breeders that get out, buy, that's good. Yeah, it's good from the sense of we're not going to make a bunch of more animals, but is it really good? Because that's another less person that's going to buy breeder animals. That's going to buy project animals.
That's true. I didn't think of that side too.
You know what I mean? We need to capture more people. I got 2 packs delivered today. It was 1.1 DG clown project animals. So they got delivered to people in the game. And if y'all see this, thank you so much for your trust in business. I really appreciate you. But one of them is his first purchase in it. You know what I mean? He's going into visual het DG Clown. That's his first stake investment. And guess what? It only cost him $550. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's his first project animal. This is first project animal. But we have to have people like that come in the game. Because right now, like, I'm not going to buy a visual het DG Clown. I need codoms.
Yeah.
Who am I going to sell the visual hets to?
Yeah.
Newer breeders that don't have it yet. Someone who's on a budget that wants to start, that wants to get in the project. Like we've got to constantly have new people coming in. I don't want people to leave. I want people to be smarter about what they're producing. I don't want people you got to stop pairing inchy to pastel. There's no reason for that in today's market. That's not advancing your collection, and that's not advancing the market. Like, I think we need to be more conscious of what pairings we're making and making sure that the animals are advancing our collection and our projects, and that what you miss on is going to advance someone else's project. Unless you're a vendor and you go to shows and you know that you have to make pet animals, but like your normal's not a pet animal. Like pet people, they want your bananas and your pieds, and they want your albinos and your labs. They want your pretty animals. So if you're pretty, your bells, your purple passions, your shit like that. So make your pet animals. If you're vending, make your pet animals. The most successful breeder that I talk to on a daily basis, at least 50 to 60% of his sales is pet stuff, and he fucking kills it. 100K plus a year selling half of the stuff in pet stuff, and the other half of his, because he knows what he produces and can sell every year, and then the remainder of his production is his projects, and he knows what he's doing. They have a direction. They're not just throwing animals together because he's got them. Everything's got a holdback. I started with 24 pairings this year. I think I'm going to end at like 18. I had a couple girls shut off food. I got a couple girls that didn't make it to the size I was comfortable with. So I think I'm going to end at about 18 or so. But every one of them pairings got at least one holdback I want out of it, if not two. I didn't make a single pairing just to make a pairing. All
right. So would you settle? Or to say, like you just said, that every single parent has a holdback that you want out of it. What if you don't hit that? Are you going to just settle and hold something back just because, or are you just going to?
It depends on what it is. I'm limited on space. So like, I got 70 adult tubs. I got a 96 tub hatchling rack. I can make another 96 tub hatchling rack, which I'm going to have to. But like in my current setup, like I'm limited on space, so I can't just keep everything. It's got to make sense for my future and my projects. But I also think I'm making pairings that don't make a lot of bullshit, you know what I mean? That have very low odds of making bullshit. So it should be desirable animals. And the ones that aren't, like, okay, if I got to go wholesale it to the pet shop for $10, I got to go wholesale it to the pet shop for $10. I like understand where you are, you know what I mean? And where it is.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. No, that's pretty cool. So I was thinking like most of the normals are in the pet stores. So it's like, I still feel like the normal still has a place, because the normal is what's actually going to get a lot of new people in.
It's going to capture it.
Yeah, they go to the pet store, they see it, they say, "Oh, it's $100," and then once they get it for $100, and then they learn more, start YouTube, and realize these people got Morph Market and BSR auctions and all these different sites, and then they go look at these sites and they're like, "Whoa, I could have got something else for that same $100," and that's what's going to bring them into.
It's a gateway.
It's
our gateway. It's the gateway, right? And a normal's a beautiful animal. Trip.
Yeah.
A normal's a beautiful animal. All ball pythons are beautiful animals. I'm not one of those people that are, oh, this is trash. Nah, man, they all are beautiful animals and they all have a place. But we also, as ethical breeders, and we should be conservationists and care about the species and the animals and what's going on out there. Like, we've got to look at just the oversaturation in the market and know what we're pairing. We shouldn't be pairing to make normals. We shouldn't be pairing to make like. Unless if you're a regular vendor and you do this full time and you got your pets you're going to sell, I'm not talking to you. That's a different story. You know what I mean? But like us, who we're doing this because we enjoy it and we want to grow it and all that stuff. Like, you shouldn't be pairing some of them shit codom only pairings that just so you can make snakes. Not in this market. How many of the sad reality of it, like how many of these snakes are gonna end up in the freezer? Are gonna be cobra food, or you know what I mean? Like where are we going with all these snakes? It's not like people now trying to dump their codon breeders. A lot again. When I started, a breeder clown was $3,000 at the lowest.
Jeez.
A breeder clown, a proven breeder clown now is $600.
Facts.
So if I'm new coming into the game, why do I want to buy a pastel?
We gotta wait. Yeah,
why do I want to buy an inch?
And I don't gotta wait.
Why? I can get in a recessive project for a couple $100 more. Like it's just so much different now than it was 3 years ago. And I don't think that the general population of the industry has accepted, acknowledged, and shifted to that quick enough. And that's why you see this hyper oversaturation of the market and this tanking of prices.
Well, I just want to say I'm not taking part of that. I have nothing on Morph Market yet.
Hey, but you gonna get there.
I will get there, but I have nothing on Morph Market. So for me, it's like I give away a lot. Like I give away a lot. Like if I don't produce what I want, and I know someone would like what I want, I'd rather bargain and do something like that versus just throwing it out there and it might not work. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather just let someone use it.
Yeah, I considered, and I considered that, and I still might. I got to see how it goes. Like I got six hatchlings left from last year, and it's like 100% clown, 50% DG, yellow belly specter stuff. You know what I mean? Like if everything hits, you can make a DG clown, super striped DG clown. Like that's a fucking dope animal. You know what I mean? But I'm like, so I've been having kind of that same thought. Like, is there some new guys that I want to talk to and get in and maybe just let them get it? You know what I mean? Because like the auctions has kind of changed a little bit of that. And I'll say that like, I can get into we can get into auctions, but I will say that the auctions have opened up being able to sell some of that stuff. I think people should be using auctions the right way. You should be selling some of that still nice but lower end stuff through your auctions. Things that people didn't see it before. There's 40,000 fucking snakes on some Morph Market. You didn't see it, but now in auctions you see it. Like my first auction I did, I had a girl that had been up for 6 months. She'd only had like 2,000 impressions or something like that on a 2-day auction that went up to 16,000 impressions. Everybody saw her. You know what I mean? Like everybody. It's just bringing a lot of exposure to the animal, and that's like kind of where the good is on the auctions. The bad is, well, it's an auction, and you see where prices are going, but you're also seeing where you're getting kind of real market prices. So it's hard. It's kind of hard for me sometimes, right? Because I've seen DG clowns go 1,750, 1,800, 1,900, right? The lowest listed one is 3,000. So, and that price 3,000 sounds low because I got price memory from my time. You know what I mean? But if you're getting 20,000, 30,000 people that see that animal and no one is willing to pay more than 1,900 for it, maybe that's the market.
Maybe that's the market.
I got a question with that. I just won an auction today. It was the Orange Dream Double Head Clown Pie female. I won the auction for $20.
Whoa, female?
Yes, but it didn't hit the reserve, so I wasn't able to get it. Yeah. So with that, is that like, man, I don't know how many people seen it. I don't know if they like what you were just saying.
Yeah, they didn't have the value to it. They didn't value it. And so my thought on the auctions is, first off, like reserves are off-putting. Like even when I'm scrolling them, I don't look at the reserves because I assume that everyone that has a reserve has set the reserve at retail price, and that's not what an auction is.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen animals that I'm like, dude, that's a good price. Like, what more are you expecting out of that animal? And reserve not met. You know what I mean?
Reserve not met. Yeah.
And so I think that reserves are very detrimental. I know Darian says it, but in my research and looking at it, I think reserves are detrimental. So the way I approach auctions is I won't auction anything that I want. I care where it goes. Like if I care about the value where it goes, if something would make me be like, I can't let it go for less than that, it's not going on the auction. I'll sell it. You know what I mean? I'll wait. and stuff that's going on the auction, I don't care where the price is. It is what it is. And if somebody gets a great deal, somebody gets a great deal. It moves an animal that didn't benefit me anymore out of my rack. It allows me some exposure because I pack my shit really nice. And when it shows up, somebody's getting a really quality animal and quality packaging. It's another person that can put up a positive review about me, which is extremely important. It's another person that can put a box opening up for me. You know, it just, I'm okay with that. Like I just had an auction. Okay. The other part on auctions too that people need to realize, like, it's a lot better when this is a secret. I shouldn't be telling the secret to everybody. How many people watch your show before I tell these secrets?
13. It's only like 3 people. All right.
So motherfuckers ain't gonna be getting the juice here. When there's 300 auction listings and you post up, like that's 300 options. Unless your animal is one of the best, like that's 300 options people have to spend their money. What makes your animal more important than all the other ones? So you need to wait. And everyone's so impatient. They just want to bust their nut that first week. And it's listings. Wait.
Dang, that's true.
Because if there's only 70 animals and your animal's one of them, you have a much better chance of people taking interest in it and be like, because you know how people are. I got an extra $200. I want a snake. Let's see what I can get.
Yeah.
And now they like your snake. And it's way easier for your snake to be the one they target when there's less than 100 than when there's 350.
I definitely noticed that. Like at first,
it's at 472 right now.
Yeah, like at first,
like, don't listen to that. And you know what? That happened on that is because Darian fucked us up. Darian gave everyone a free auction for what? Who asked for that, bro? Who needed that? Who asked for that? Ain't nobody asked for that shit. The more auctions that go on, the more the prices tank. Like I get, like auctions are great for moving, like I said, for moving animals that are good animals that didn't have exposure, that people weren't buying. You know what I mean? But dog, the more you put up there, the worse. You cannot. It was really good that first month when everyone got one. It really limited how many were out there. It didn't cause a giant price discrepancy. But now you're starting to really see shit where it's like. It's going to be detrimental. It's going to be detrimental. A DG Clown hypo went for $42.50 today, free shipping.
Wow!
I should have bought that motherfucker.
Jeez.
$42.50 for an easy $7,000 to $10,000 animal.
Actually, I think I seen that today. I did see that today.
And it was fucking beautiful too. It was an awesome example.
Like when I seen it, it only had like 6 minutes left, and I was like, "Wow, no one's bidding on this."
It's a banana unless a hurricane hit DG right now. Auction, 20 minutes left, $350.
Oh, that's pretty good. Is it male or female?
This is a female.
That's a pretty good price. I mean, as pretty as banana is, and as cool as banana is, like you got to understand that's a pet gene. Banana's a pet gene. I don't put a ton of value in it in high end projects. Like I got one banana. She's het clown. It's a banana yellow belly het clown, 50% DG. And I looked at it like, okay, banana clowns are super pretty, and I think that's a cool animal to have on my table to bring in like more of the mid-range pet buyers. I ain't gonna charge no premium price, but if she proves DG, also now I still have an option of hitting a good animal for me because I can hit a DG clown out of it and I'll keep her. It wasn't just even my pet focused animals. I still want something that could come out for me. So
So that's my right now. That's basically what I'm not necessarily what I'm targeting, but I do like educational shows. I'm always
right.
Kid birthday parties. I donated 3 snakes to school systems so far.
That's awesome.
So like that area fits. So I'm gonna definitely keep that area in line. Like I got purple potions I'm making. I got a clutch of bells right now. I got some banana to a GHI yellow belly. She might even have whitewash. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna probably try to hold back something that's not banana just to see. I don't know what it does or anything like that. But I have that type of stuff only because I still touch that industry, and also shoots and stuff like that. So I definitely need like a selection of pretty stuff that's not super expensive. I don't want to take like this. I don't want to take a $10,000 animal to a classroom.
100%.
snake.
But
You know what I mean?
you have market for that, and I think if you have the market for that, do that. You know what I mean? If you're going out vending it, but if you're a hobby breeder that thinks you're going to sell all your animals on Morph Market, and you're you're just pairing your Inchi to your pastel. That's my favorite because I've seen that's come across my feed, and I'd be like, yo, what the fuck? That's not even pretty. They are pretty, but that's not even that's not even your pretty pet animal. At least breed a banana if you want to breed some pretty snakes. At least breed some bells.
Yeah,
you know what I
definitely
mean?
get that.
So
I'm definitely doing some more higher end stuff as well. But that's just what caught my eye when I got into it. So it was like I'm gonna get everything that I like, because if I like it, I know someone else is gonna like it. And
so I have I want to do one show a month. Like I want to vend one show a month. That's kind of my goal once the clutches drop this year. So I was even looking at kind of reassessing a little bit of my collection and adding a couple of snakes just for pretty snakes to have. Because if I'm gonna be at one a month, I need to have some of those really pretty pet price snakes. I got the banana. I don't have anything to make bells, so I need to look into that. I have a yellow belly pied that I ended up changing up the pairing on. I was going to do a DG hypo to her so I can make triples, but I ended up changing the pairing, and I'm putting my dreamsicle to her just so I can make a full clutch of pieds.
Nice.
That I'll sell at pied price at the shows. So I have pieds that I have at pieds at the table. Yeah, I just need them for pied. I just want pieds at the table.
All right, you let me know when you have those. I need a female.
But even out of there, the yellow when a female yellow belly pie that 100% laugh, I'm gonna keep one. So that's like my pet clutch. But I'm gonna keep one.
I need the other one before it goes to the shop. I need the other one.
Yeah, def. But like I just looked at it like, all right, I probably should get a couple pet things. You know what I mean? Just because with my aspirations of doing a show, a minimum once a month, you got to have some pet shit on the table, man. The majority of your buyers are going to be pet shit. I made for me, I want to have a bunch of Ultramel on the table, and Ultramels come down to like a pretty respectable price. Like you can get an Ultramel male for $150 nowadays, right?
Yeah.
So Ultramels come down to a good price where it's not offensive to a pet. It's more like the top of the pet owner stuff, that $200 to $300 animals. So I'm going to have a lot of that. Like that was my original, like I'm going to have the Ultramel on my table, right? Ultramel the world. That's like my hashtag, right? On my shirts.
I definitely, like I told you, I definitely stole that from Brock. I'm gonna go ahead and do it now.
Take it, baby. Let's spread it out there.
Hey, so when y'all see the merch, just know where it came from. My boy right here.
But I'll take that 5% royalty charge. You know what I mean? Don't forget about that. Yeah. So it's I think if you're going to vend, I think it's definitely important to have a selection of them. Or if you're out there working with the kids and stuff like that, and you're trying to give some, be able to give some back to the community and all that, you got to have a different selection of them. But if you're physically just like at home trying to sell on Morph Market, man, you really need to be more selective about what you're breeding. Because why would I buy a bell or a pied or a banana from you when there's sellers with 400, 500 reviews on Morph Market, that I know that I'm gonna get that animal from, versus you who got 0 to 10. I don't know you, but this guy, I seen his YouTube and I seen him. I'm gonna buy it from him. You can't.
Will Banks.
I'm not talking about Will Banks, but that's a fair assessment. That's a fair assessment. Yeah, if you're on Morph Market to buy a pet, but I sold two animals. They were local, and I'm sure that's how they ended up finding me. But I sold 2 pets from Morph Market. Pet people that wanted them specifically for pets and came through. They were local, so I was able just to meet up with them and give them. But it was their first animals, and they bought pets from it. And I felt pretty blessed for that, because like there's dudes out there's your Will Banks that you can get them for the same price. It wasn't like he was getting any better deal from me. You know what I mean? So I felt pretty blessed about that stuff, but definitely having a pet selection is important. So
yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the kids because it's like the stuff that I know that I need to move on with. They love it. So it's like if I can just make some content or something, like I need to start making more content. But like if I was to reach out to, like I gave my goddaughter my ivory, and it was a strategic thing because she knows a lot of other people. So it's like I can give her this pastel and say, look, I just want you to make sure this thing stays alive, or I can give you this ivory. If I give you this ivory and you're constantly posting it, and all your friends like, who'd you get it from? She's like, my God, damn,
Yeah.
now that's a lot more people coming my way and seeing.
They're looking at it like, oh, I want to get one. I want to see one. Let me see what you got. Yeah, hell yeah, that was smart. That was super smart.
Exactly. Versus just giving her a normal looking snake, and then they want something more extravagant than that. Even though the ivory to me is like, I like it, but at the same time, it didn't really fit anything that I had planned.
100%.
Because it was a male at that, so it was just like, I'm gonna give this to you. You raise it up. If you keep this for a year, next year I probably had something different. Her little sister wants one. Like everybody wants. So I just use it as a marketing scheme.
That's a really good idea. Yeah. That's what I did. I did a giveaway last year, as a marketing scheme. You know, because it was enough for people. I gained followers on it. People were able to apply. But I was like, dope. I'll get my animals because I hadn't sold anything at that point. I was like, I'll get my animals in someone's hand. They can make a video. They can have a box opening, and it'll be like, so it was worth the not selling those animals to market that out. I almost did it again this year, but no, I think I don't have to do giveaways now.
Would you ever consider? So, I know you're doing more shows and all that this year, right? I know you're not really doing like YouTube and nothing like that, are you?
Yeah, so we have a YouTube. Yeah, I have a YouTube. I don't go hard. I try to get at. I'd like to do one every 2 weeks, and it's something I do it with the kids. I've done a couple by myself when they weren't around for something. Like I'll film this video of this egg cutting because I'm not going to have them. They'll be with their mom when I do the egg cutting. So I'll film that and put it up there, but I'll wait for them so they can do like the intro and stuff. I really want to have them involved in it and put them out there, and they really enjoy it. They feel real involved or real special for having it. But the YouTube, for me, it's more about having another source for people to confirm I am who I am when they go to buy. Between my YouTube, the reason I sold those two DG Clown pairs is because of my Instagram and because of my YouTube, because they saw it on Morph Market. At the time I only had I think 5 or 6 reviews, so that's kind of like the who knows, right? Yeah. But they were able to go on Instagram and see everything. Yeah, and see all the locks, pairings, clutches, cuttings, the kids, me. They were able to see that I'm friends with their friends and I'm interacting with their friends. Then they're able to go to the YouTube and see, all the animals coming out the egg and everything else. So it's just you can really trust. You feel more trusting of a person. You go on their YouTube and you see them with their kids making a video with these animals. Like facts. That person ain't gonna fuck you over. Now I'm not saying that there's not someone out there that's a piece of shit that won't, but a person that's out here making videos with their kids, like then that's not the person that's gonna fuck you over. You know what I mean?
They definitely got an image. They definitely got an image.
So I made the YouTube more for that, to help make confirmation of things, and it's spread out. I mean, I'm up to I'm almost up to 500 subscribers. I think I'm at like 450 or something like that. So it's going. You know what I mean? And it's an opportunity for me to put some content out there and talk. I keep thinking like. I want to go through and do like a market analysis segment and go through it, but I can't figure out a way to do it without talking shit on people, because you go scroll Morph Market, bro, for real, you go scroll Morph Market and you look at it and shit. Yeah. It's impossible. I'm like, oh, that shit's super overpriced. This guy's clearly out of touch with where the market is. This is a terrible combo. Like, but that's what, if you're going to really analyze the market, I mean, that's what it is. Yeah. So I can't figure out a way to do it without shitting on people, so I don't do it.
I feel like at the same time, though, you got to think about the dude go herping. He did that. It wasn't necessarily in terms of the market, but it was more so in terms of the animals. You know what I mean? Like, he did a lot of cage reviews, too. Like, people were sending him in their enclosures, and he picked your enclosure apart.
I think that's it. I mean, if you send it to him, you're asking him to do it. Versus me scrolling Morph Market to give you an analysis on what I see, and I'm like, bro, look at this terrible picture with the guy's feet in it, and it's in the shade. The snake's in shed. The description's got nothing in it. Like I'm big on ads. You go look at my ads on Morph Market, you see, I mean, I got a ton of description. I got nice pictures. I got all the information you could possibly need right there for that animal. And you go look at some of these animals. People got $10,000 animals with 0 words, 0 description. What do you do? I got a video. I make a YouTube short of every animal I post, so that's on there. So you don't got to ask me for shit. You can go look at pictures. There's a belly picture. There's a full picture, and you can go look at the video. There's a 30 to 60 second video of every animal that's there too. You know what you're getting. You know what I mean?
Like,
so
yeah, because I feel like it can be deceiving sometimes. Like some of them snakes look totally different when you get them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just about putting in the extra effort. And people say, I don't got the time. Listen, if Justin can put up descriptions and beautiful ads with his 500 snakes, I get it. Summer's doing it for him, but there's still somebody's doing it, and they're taking professional level pictures. You can do it. You can do it for your 5 clutches.
Yeah, facts. Facts.
So you feel like are you a part of any Patreons by chance?
Yeah, so I'm in MJ's. I'm in Trap Talk. I've been in there for almost 3 years now. MJ's my boy. He helped me a lot in the beginning and gave me a lot of insight. So I'll always ride with him. I know he can be a controversial character on to some people, but that is my fan. That's my fam. He's always taking good care of me. And then I'm in the Wiz Constrictors. I'm in his.
I know you what?
Yeah, well, bro. So I was in there a long time, but I had to excuse myself a couple months ago because I don't fuck with somebody that got in there. So I just, it was easier than me sitting in there and getting mad and going full Suge Knight. So I just excused myself from the situation. Apparently he's behaving now, and it's not like it was when last time I was in an interaction with him. So I might jump myself back in and see what's popping. I enjoyed that chat a lot. And then I'm in the V unit too with Emilio, and that shit's popping. That's my favorite chat. So I see there's a lot of value. I see the value in joining some of these people. Like some of these people are paying $100 a month, $125 a month to be in some of these guys' Patreons, and I'm just like, bro, that's a lot. $1,200, $1,500 a year just to.
And my thing with a lot of those ones too, it's like, I get it. Like you are learning, you are getting knowledge and all that type of stuff. But is free game on Instagram. Like the same thing a lot of these people are saying in their Patreons, they're turning around putting the same content out on YouTube for free. And then they give you a discount on the snakes. Like, all right, if you pay 6 months, you get half of your credit towards the animal. And I'm like, I get the
you could just save that money.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And I could have put all of it towards this animal.
I think some of them are because they give you you got access, and you can message them and talk to them, and you can message them and talk to them. And I think it's also just kind of. I'm not knocking anybody's hustle, of course. This ain't me talking shit. You know what I mean? Like, God, make your damn money. You know what I mean? I got no beef with none of that. But I think a lot of it is just our culture of celebrity worship, in which we think that somebody is. You got people out here wishing Drake a happy birthday and posting Beyonce a happy birthday, but they ain't say shit to their friends. You know what I mean? Like we're in a celebrity worship culture. So you take the top and you're like, well, I'm with them. So that's going to make like I'm going to be successful if I'm aligned with them. Of course, you're going to be successful if you surround yourself with successful people, like 100%. But I can't justify spending that much money on it myself, personally. No knock on anyone that is, and I know because I know some people that do spend that. I know they're getting gems that aren't. Not all of them are out there, and they're getting a heads up on shit, and they're getting some direction that I didn't. I used to be on one before. I used to be on one big breeders thing, and we'd have like lives. A couple times a month and all that shit. And there was some good game that was spit on there, you know what I mean? And I learned a lot from that. So I'm not saying that it's a negative just for me and where I'm at. I've built great relationships with a lot of really good people that have influence in this game. And I think, even on my time that's been in this game hasn't been a lot, but I understand the game and I understand business and I understand the animals. I've put in a lot of fucking hours and work and research into this that most people probably haven't. So I think I have a good amount of knowledge base already. You know what I mean? So I just want to keep grow. I want to keep growing with the people that I'm growing with and learning from them. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I feel like it's an investment. So like you work it as you need it. So like once I get into the what would it be called? Once I get into vending shows and stuff like that, I feel like I would hop into Emilio's because that's his specialty.
Yeah.
Like he's known for this. You know what I mean? So it's like I would definitely get in it to learn the business side of it, but does that mean I'm gonna just stay forever? No. Like at the same time, it's like you grow and you continue to move.
Correct. And you this brings up like a good point on me. Like I can't stand when somebody will tell you like my mentor, and I learned everything from my mentor. You see, you're telling me everything you know and everything you're regurgitating came from one person. So that's all you know is what that person knows. You've got to spread that knowledge around, man. You've got to be able to get my husbandry on my animals and all that's a collection of 5 or 6 different people's. How I feed my animals, how I breed my animals, how I do my clutches. It doesn't follow any one person's direction, but it's kind of a combination that I felt comfortable with on everybody's direction. So I think that's super important, or else you just like if all you do is listen to one person, you're just going to make what they're making and they're ahead of you. You need to be talking to other people and seeing different views and getting different paths and being able to come up with your own thing. Like we talked about, you can't just make like Justin puts out some banger snake. Your goal can't just be to make that banger snake. I said this on every podcast I've been on, man, because he already made it. And B, once you get there, now what? Like that should be a stop. That should be a stop on the road.
My goal is the person that got me in, great guy. I talked to him one time. He didn't sell me stuff purposely because he's like, if this is the project you're going and I'm supporting the project you're going in, I don't want to sell you this because you don't need this.
That's a lot of people wouldn't do that. So you got yourself a good one.
But my goal is I want to make something where he's like, I want to buy that.
Yep.
Like that's what I want to make because I know where he's going and I know what he's doing. And I don't want to not chasing what he's doing because I'm going a whole different way with it. But I know the stuff that he has, and I know it's like 3 of them in their whole group or whatever. So I know if I make something, one of them is gonna want. So then I'm basically making back what I put into you. Yep.
That's so the closest thing I'd have like to a mentor is Dan from Vision Quest Reptiles. The guy's fucking amazing. I got a lot of animals from him. But I remember telling him that when my first couple clutches a couple years ago, and I was just like, man, now once I get to a point where you want to buy something from me, now we good. I've got like 12, 15 animals from him. You know what I mean? Like I bought a lot of stuff from him. But like you said, like that's going to be just a real. When I hit something that he's like, oh shit, I need to add that. Now I'll feel like okay, there we go. That's like going to be a real fulfilling moment for me.
Yeah, so I think that definitely will. That definitely will.
Yeah.
So
but
not go ahead.
I mean, and I know I'm in a lot of the same kind of stuff he is, but I'm going in completely different directions than he is. You know what I mean? If I was just copying him, I'd just be behind him forever. So we're doing a lot of different things, and I think that's really cool. So
I was tempted to buy this G-stripe male from Het G-stripe male from. This thing looks, I swear, it looks like it got hypo in it, but he's like the parent doesn't have any hypo, and I'm like, this thing looks like it's weird. And he was like, I want to hold it back, but I have too much right now. I want to hold it back. So I was like, if I buy that and I can make this next year, I know you will want to buy it from me. But at the same time, I'm not buying that just for you because it doesn't really fit me. So I want what I'm working for you to look at what I'm working and be like, good job. Now let's get something from out of your collection. Yeah. I was like,
and any decision to not buy G-stripe was a good decision. So I fucking hate G-stripe. I hate Kiki, bro. I hate Kiki so much. I hate the Kiki ball so damn much, and I hate G-stripe so damn much. I don't hate it. Hate's a strong word. I don't like it. It's not my taste. It's not my project.
Why is that?
It's not my taste. I just don't like it. I think it takes out the strengths. I think the combo. So specifically, the Kiki, the G-Stripe Clown. I think it takes out the strengths of both. It eliminates the strengths of both of the morphs in that combination. I think it's hella ugly. I think it's hella ugly, and as it gets older, it gets worse. But this is and I know there's people that love it. I know there's people that love it, so that's my personal preference.
You contradicted yourself though, Rock. You just said that every ball python ain't no ugly ball python. Like all of them are beautiful.
Bro, you know some of them are ugly, but they are all beautiful because we love these animals. You know that. Yeah. So we love these animals. See, I still don't want to see nothing bad happen to a pastel. I still respect it as being a beautiful animal and a ball python that we love. You know what I mean? I was talking to. I just don't. For me, that's not my taste. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I was talking to my buddy the other day, and we were talking about. We were talking about marketing and all that, and I was talking about getting into other species and all that. I got the chameleons going. Chameleons take a fucking shitload of space, so I can only do a limited amount of them. But we was talking about, it going into other snake species and all that, and I was like, bro, I gotta be honest. Like, I know some people out here talk shit and say that they're pet rocks and all that. I fucking love a ball python, man. You can handle them all at all times, except couple of them are angry as shit when they're breeding and they're hungry. But from the majority of the time, you can handle them. They're not crazy. They're not going out of control. They're going to sit there and chill with you. The more you handle them, you can just hang them around your neck and they're just going to chill there, man. Like the ones that my kids interact with the most, where you stroke that motherfucker's head like a puppy. You know what I mean? You just sit there and you're stroking his head like a puppy. He don't give a shit. You can't do that with a lot of different snakes, man. You just can't. They're the perfect size. They're the perfect temperament. Cool. They don't climb over shit and they hide and you don't see them and all that stuff. But when you pull them out, like I love chondros. I think they're absolutely beautiful. I definitely want to get one day. But you put your hand around that thing, he's gonna fucking puncture you. You're gonna have puncture wounds and big ass teeth. That snake will fuck you the fuck up. And most of the time you see people handling them on the damn perch. They just holding the perch. Keep that motherfucker away from me. Keep that motherfucker away from me, bro. They're beautiful, but you don't
like that.
But a ball pie, I hold that motherfucker. I got him around my shoulder. I can interact with him. I can take him out. No, I'm not taking them out in public and taking them to the stores like people do. But like you can do that, and they're just gonna chill with you. You know what I mean? Like it's the perfect pet snake, and as much as we look at this as an industry and money, and I 100% do. I'm not saying I don't. I'm definitely on my business on this. But I love these fucking snakes, man. They're the perfect pet snake. I love just sitting there and chilling with them. You know what I mean? And you can't tell me that that's not that's not important, that don't matter. You know what I mean? I don't want to branch out. I'll branch out like yellowtail cribbos. That's a colubrid. It's basically it's a South American indigo. Like that's a snake that I definitely want to add because I think they're super beautiful and they're awesome. But like I'm never going to convert myself into another species. I want to keep ball pythons. The projects you can do with them, the genetics, I want to keep them. Some people only were keeping them because of the financial benefit of them, and now that's why you see all these people getting out. You know what I mean? Like you got to really love these animals. Like we'll go back to the earlier example we were talking about. You spending $4,000 on a double head that costs $300 now, and you spent $3,000 on a Batman that's $400 now. Like these people that were money focused and that was the main part of them. They didn't love the animals. They got to get out, right? Because it's like the time, the money, all that. It's just not worth it anymore. It's not worth it because there's no money to be made. I've accepted. The $40K that I put into this. I've accepted. I might not never see that again. I might never see that back. And that's okay, because if I can make enough money to cover my yearly cost at this point, and I can make enough money to make an upgrade or two every year, I'm cool with that, man. Because I love working with these fucking animals, man. I love making these clutches. I love being able to interact with them, with the community, and being able to go out there and talk snakes at tables and sell them to people and get other people in. Those two new people I sold them DG Clowns to, so happy today. And I'm on the phone talking to these people for hours, like, because they're hyped about it, and it's got me hyped about it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care. I never make that 40K back. That's okay. It's okay. Because this has got me something different. If I didn't spend that 40K on this, I'd have spent it on my car or some bullshit anyway. I still wouldn't have the money. So
that's real, bro. Like that's the real shit. Because at the end of the day, that could really show that you got love for it. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, like you said, a lot of people do come in thinking it's just gonna be a quick buck. and then they get a real reality check real fast, and they gotta sit there and figure out how they gonna feed these damn animals to
Yep.
even make that buck. So
If
I
you came in from 2020 to the probably the beginning of 2022, I mean, you definitely came on with rose-colored glasses on, man. I mean, I did it, and I've had to adjust my approach and where I'm going at it too, because you just saw this shit like, oh man, look at all this. It just everything sells, everybody wants everything. You can't keep anything in stock. This is gonna be easy. We just pair some snakes and people buy them, bro. And I'd love to go back and condemn all these people one time. It was really fucking reckless. But there's YouTube videos of people like, I'll just buy the snake and buy the snake. You're gonna make $3,000. Pair them together. This is like take this banana and pair it to this Mojave. You're gonna make $3,000. We're gonna make $3,500. Just pair them together. Go buy 4 clown females and a clown male, and you're gonna make $10,000 every year just from that. Wow, how reckless was that? You know how many people listened and did that? Like people did that because you can see when people get out in the collections they're selling now. Like, whoa,
you see what they got
what the fuck was you doing?
Yeah,
what were you building? It's just random shit but people were preaching that. Like as long as you had it. I thank God I've only got 2 females like that were like that, but both of them still were projects. They both still made me holdbacks that went into projects. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they were just codom only females that was like, oh yeah, as long as you got females, you know, you're gonna be good. That's bro, people were preaching that shit 3 years ago.
Yeah, nah, for sure. I got it in 21, and it definitely was like that. Like once I started talking to different people, and then it's like, oh, I got this and I got this, and this is what I'm gonna make, and this is a $15,000 steak. And then when I think the hardest part for a lot of people is accepting the fact that it's not a $15,000 steak. You know what I mean?
Freeways were like $2,500 back then. That's like a $200 steak. Come on. But people can't wrap their mind. You can see by the way people are pricing shit on Morph Market or the reserves they're setting and shit like that. They don't get it. They don't have an understanding of what it is now. And that steak, the steak is an animal is only worth what someone's willing to pay for it, and that's the fact of the matter. It was never worth $10,000. People were just willing to pay $10,000 at that time.
Yep, it's just like a car. It's just like a car.
Yeah, that makes sense. That was a gem right there.
Yeah, bro, how much do you pay? Like, really, how much does it cost to raise a hatchling? Like, we're not talking about the investment for the animals. So for the parents, you know what I mean? But that hatchling, okay, so you fed the parents throughout the year, that's $150. Then the hatchling came out and you fed it 6 meals. If you're buying all of it, that's another $12. Maybe $1 in bedding and a tub space. And then if you're able to sell it, you know, in 6 to 10 weeks, what did it cost you? $20 for that hatchling? So why is it worth $10,000? It's only worth $10,000 because the market and the people are willing to pay that money. It's not. There's not $10,000 worth of
a special snake. Yeah,
I
always said that too. I always said that because it's like it's a ball python. At the end of the day, it's a ball. It's a ball python. I get genetics. I get all of that extra stuff. So we put the price to it because we took the time in with the longevity, the back end of it. That's what makes the value for us. But if I'm going to these schools and I'm telling the kid, oh, this snake is worth this and this snake is worth that, the first thing they say is, so is that not a ball python? And now I got to go into a whole science project to explain to them the value of everything that you're producing. You know what I mean? Yep. And it's like at the end of the day, they just like what make that different? Like if I'm paying $2 to feed this one, am I supposed to give this one a different color rat? You know what I mean?
But that's how general people look at it. But what you're doing is important though, because when you explain the game to them, that's how it that captured me. That probably captured you guys. That captured you guys too. It ain't for everybody, and not everybody's ever going to be captured by it. Some of them are just looking at that's pretty, or that's. Some of them don't even tell the damn difference. It's a snake. You know what I mean? Even when they're clearly different, that's a snake. Some of them are like, oh yeah, that's real pretty. They get that. But then some people you capture on game, and that's what fuels our industry. You pet people buying pet quality steaks because everything eventually becomes a pet. Justin said that on one of his last podcasts. Like that's how it works. Like everything, it's supply and demand. It starts out at the top, and then the next level can buy it, and then the next level can buy it as more, and et cetera, until it eventually becomes a pet. That's what the life cycle of every one of these morphs is. That's just what it is. As there's more supply and there's less demand, it keeps going down. So
it's crazy.
It's very hard for anybody to sit around. And I get it. You'd be mad because you bought the money. But when you bought the parents, like, if I can't be mad that I paid $4,000 for that double het now, right? Because at that time, you couldn't find them for less than $6,000. And when I bought it, that's what I valued it at that. I was like, okay, this is worth it to me. Okay, cool. It's worth $700 now. That's okay. At that time, it was worth that to me. But some people be real like, oh, man, I can't believe this. I'm getting out. These prices are dropping and this and that. First off, every price is going to go down. It's inevitable. You have to understand that it is inevitable. If you didn't realize that when you bought something, if you thought that your $5,000 steak was going to be $5,000 in 2 years, I'm sorry someone lied to you and you weren't up on game.
The crazy shit is people don't even realize that's what every single thing. Look at iPhones.
Mm-hmm.
The same shit with iPhones. As it goes on and the next newest thing comes out, the old shit gonna go down. We paid $1,300 for
cars and computers, Xboxes, PlayStations, everything.
That's just how it goes. That's just how business goes, for real. But
and I think so many people got into this, right? Like I said, for the wrong reasons, right? Because they thought it was money instead of getting in for the animals and for the passion for keeping and taking care of the animals. But then they tried to make businesses without a simple understanding of how business works. They didn't understand how finance and how business works, and they were making investments, high-level investments into a business. And I think that put a lot of the people you see getting out, and I feel fucking terrible for them, right? Because you spend a lot of money, now you're just giving up on it, and maybe I assume at some point you enjoyed the animals and you liked the animals, and now you're just selling them all.
But you got to think at the same time, this is during COVID. The entrepreneurship boom was crazy because
you're right.
Like, we can't trust nothing. So I gotta do it for myself. And the easiest thing for me to do would be either jump in the dog game. It was a whole lot of dog breeders with these Frenchies and all this stuff that came out.
Yeah, that's a really saturated market now too. Now that you mentioned it, dogs are super saturated right now.
A lot of these stuff is just like crazy. You know what I mean? Like I know a guy, he breeds blue-head conures or something. It's a bird.
The bird. Yeah.
He got 7 birds that cost more than my whole freaking collection. And I'm like, you got 7 animals that you make eggs with, and the eggs are sold before they even hatch. Like you don't even wait for this egg to come out. Like as soon as the egg is hatched, he put it in an incubator. This person's already on the wait list. He writes on the egg the person's name, and once this thing hatches, this bird is yours. You know what I mean? Like it's a total different industry.
That's a different game right there.
It is, but he said the difference with it is that's a lot more work. Birds are messy. You know what I mean? Like you're constantly cleaning up. They don't care about where they poop. They eat, throw it out the cage. It's terrible. But
and they will bite you regularly, and that shit hurts too.
Yeah. Yeah. And then a lot of people want them already talking when they get them, stuff like that. So, but the thing was, I'm like, you got 7 animals that's killing everything else that a lot of other people are doing, and they're your pets. You know what I mean? So I went downstairs the other day when I was putting the snakes in the rack, and I'm just looking at everything like everything I said I was gonna get rid of. I'm like, I can't get rid of you. I like you. I like you. I like you. I like you. You know what I mean? But that's the hardest part for me, being business. You gotta get rid of some stuff.
And I think you got to find the balance of it. Like I have one snake that's off limits, even though it has no breeding value to me. But that's our pet. No, that's the girl's favorite snake. That's everything. It's off limits. And I think you got to find a balance in it, because if you're going to do this, especially under these current economic conditions where you've got to accept that shit's not going to sell and you're not going to make money, like you're doing it because you like it, because you love it. Yeah. Some of them animals you just like, and I think that's okay. I think that's okay for you as a person to make that decision that you want to keep something because you love it. And I think that's a more humanized way of looking at what we're doing instead of it just being a commodity. I think the people that look at it just as a commodity are the ones that are really struggling right now, versus the people that love these animals and truly still want to be in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I made some babies last year. They were bamboo, black pastel, vanilla fires.
That is a fucking shitload of jeans.
Crazy. And I did not care for them.
It's like,
I
what?
wanted
They're
a
not-
bamboo leopard. That's all I wanted out of that parent. And I did all this other stuff. And people was like, "Man, you need to keep those. You need to keep those." And I'm like, if it's so good, you get it. I don't care for it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're not willing to get it, why are we having a conversation? What do I need to keep this for? It doesn't. I get it
Man,
has
who
all
trying
this
to
stuff,
put that on
but
me?
it doesn't benefit.
Yeah, and that's another thing. When I don't like pastel, I don't like Kiki or whatever. But that's me just expressing my opinion. I'm not telling you not to keep it. I'm not telling you not to breed it or you not to buy it. That you need to do what you think is best for you and your collection. I think that's another thing that sometimes people try to tell you how to move. I think you should offer people advice and direction, and you can tell people your view, but you shouldn't be telling people how to move. It's the same thing. Like you go to other conversations in life, people don't want to be told, about religion, about politics. Yeah. I'll take the education, and I'll make my own and formulate my own opinions. I think it's a lot like this too. So when I say shit about G-stripe or Kiki or pastel or any of that, like I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm just saying I don't like it, and I'm expressing my opinion because I live in America and I can express my opinion about it. I don't like that shit. I think it's ugly, not as an animal, but as a morph.
Well, I like the Kiki only because I don't like clown, and I do like.
You don't like clown?
I don't like. I like
what kind
clown.
of?
I'm not gonna say I don't like clown, but the way that you are with pastel is the way I am with clown.
What?
If you feel like the only thing that you can do is put a clown in it and it's gonna make it all of this, I can't get with. I don't like it.
90% of the time, I mean, putting a clown in it does take it to the next level. But I see. You're right. There's like, I think last time we looked up, I want to say there was either 13 or 14,000 like clown or het clowns on the market.
That's
like it's clearly the most worth.
13,000.
Yeah.
Out of 46. Okay.
Yeah, it's the most worked gene. Like gene, you can tell.
That's
recessive. It's right under pastel.
So for me, it's like I was telling the DJ.
Pastel still up there.
No one will ever pastel was one of the first morphs. It'll never not hold the top spot. Like pastel's never going to die because it's in everything, and it's just been around for so long. And in general, like to somebody who's not a reptile person, pastel's beautiful. And I mean, it's a beautiful animal, man. I got a guy hit me up, local, asking about snakes and said he wanted a pet, and I sent under $100 pet. I sent him like 4 different pictures of snakes that I could cut him a deal on. And I'm talking, they're like male, yellow bellied, 100% clown, pos head DGs, and all that stuff. Like those snakes aren't worth a lot of money anymore because of male hets, and they're just not worth a lot of money anymore. So like, okay, I got this pet animal, but boy, that pastel is the one. The one pastel one I got, that's the one he wanted. He said, "Well, that thing is beautiful. That thing is beautiful. But he's right. That fucking snake is beautiful. That snake's beautiful." But it's just I look at it from a project standpoint, why I don't like it and what I don't want to do and how it ages and how it walks. Like my biggest beef with pastel is the head, how it just blanks out the head and whites out the head. Look like you took a day of eraser to it. Like that's literally my biggest beef with it. Like it fucks up clown heads so bad. Like the clown head is like, that's the craziest part about it, looking like a skull half the time and all that shit. You put the pastel in, it's like got a couple black dots and it's like all whited out.
Look, I got a pastel clown in there right now. I'm already knowing what you're talking about.
you see, you know what I'm talking about. It's like that's my beef with it. That's my beef with it. But when it's a baby, when they're babies, man, they're either bright yellow or bright white, and they're beautiful animals. So as a pet person, you definitely gonna feel that. And it's just been around for so long. Pastel never gonna die. I'm taking it out of my collection because I don't want to work with it from a project standpoint, but that's my personal choice. But I'm not sitting here saying everyone got to stop working pastel, and I know that's not realistic. It's not going to happen.
So you just contradicted yourself again.
What did I say this time?
You said I don't want to work pastel because it's overpopulated, and you just don't want it in your collection. But clown is number 2, and you said that you want to take it further.
But I like clown.
That is the difference.
But I like clown.
So for me, it's like I'm the opposite with that in terms of if I was to hop into clown, I don't have the infrastructure to be able to take clown to that next level with what I already have. I'll have to invest too deep to be able to do that. So
I think that's an important part.
So like even with the Kiki, like I was telling DJ, like I might get out of Kiki just because it's where I'm at. They already at triple recesses with this stuff. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm gonna have to invest a lot to be able to even touch that. So I just told him today, I'm gonna send you the G Strike. He got a quad head.
Stop talking. You're doing too much.
Whoa, hold on. Quad head. Whoa, hold on. No, keep talking.
You're giving too much information too fast. Slow down, grasshopper.
Keep talking. Quad head. You can edit it out. That's fine. It's recorded. I want to hear this.
He got a quad head, Krypton DG high, right?
Your pod and is a leopard Krypton. Krypton head pod.
Damn.
It's pos head DG, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna prove out DG.
Male or female?
This is a male.
Okay.
I can show you. You want to see him?
You got a female. You got a female that matches genetics.
So currently, I have a female she's a possible blackhead, but I'm not sure about the blackhead part. But even so, possible blackhead, head clown pod, and possibly head hypo.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know I'm doing the head, but at the same time, I'm still gonna she's already like 1,000 grams.
Mm-hmm.
So I still go ahead and get that. I got it from an auction for the low. Like it wasn't even that expensive. Mm-hmm. But it's one of my buddies. It's one of his snakes, so it's still got a little value to me because it's somebody that I know that rocks with him. But at the same time, I still want to because I want to get more into cryptic.
I'm getting that.
So I already got clowns too, so I don't mind doing the Krypton situation, but I actually like Kryptons. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
But yeah, with him, I wanted to. So and then I also got, I got this 5 gene female.
Oh boy,
she's a blackhead. Now this shit, I might not even. Well, I said it enough times, but I haven't really decided fully where I want to go with. But she's a blackhead nanny, pewter, which is pastel and cinnamon, of course, pinstripe female.
Okay.
And I'm thinking of putting her to my hypopod male and just go ahead and but I want to get blackhead. I really want a blackhead nanny hypopod.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
That's one thing. Or I'm thinking about putting a clown to her so I could getting into that nanny clown situation.
Yeah, and blackhead clowns.
Yeah, and black. So when then my third pairing out of that, which will be like if I do it, which will probably be down the road after I make like the original like the recessives and shit like that. When I get that going, I got them. So stay with me now. The male, he's a blackhead. These are just like possibilities of how I could go with it. I haven't decided all the way 100%. Okay,
but you're thinking ahead in the future, and I mean, a lot of people don't do that. They think in the moment, and if you're not planning ahead, like you got to be like, okay, how does this go here?
So the other male, he's a 5G male too on the other side. So he's blackhead, GHI, Pastavi, gold blush.
Okay.
So I was thinking, if I fuck around and put them together, that's a shitload of fucking genes in the mix. But
God bless identifying them.
Facts. But I feel like
make a snake with just a dot. So many genes, it's like I don't even know what to do.
What I think I'm gonna decide is like with that situation, if I still have that female or whatever I get, like out of my current pairings, like if I do like the hypopod and shit like that, I start making the visual with the recessive for whatever I want. I then decide on what I'm gonna do as far as like putting whatever female that I have, or even if I get something else to put him to. They got other recessives in it because I still got ultra males. I still got the ultra head pods and whatever brand they come out with or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Or just people that I know and shit. I can mix it up. So that's the only thing about I like about having like multiple genes with one snake. Especially when I know other people that's working other recessive, then they got like making like clown pies and shit like that. But if I got the chance to hit a clown pie this year, you know what I'm saying? Like I can still, I'm still planning on working my shit all the way back around to where everything kind of like meshes in with each other.
All comes together. Yeah, I think that's important to work projects like that. I look at like, so I'm gonna do next year. I'm doing a Batman head ultra male to a double head ultra clown. So I'll hopefully hit Batman or whatever ultra clowns out. Damn, that's cool. What is a leopard?
Leopard Krypton, So I can tell you exactly what the parent was. Hold on, I gotta pull up my Husbandry Pro app. One of the best apps out there. They need to sponsor me too.
Bro, I can't do that. The apps take so much damn work. I just write shit on note cards. I can't be in there. Yeah, I can just keep note cards. It's so much faster for me. I get it. I know that the apps are better and they have a lot more options and power, but I just write note cards.
So I'm gonna start writing note cards because I'm terrible with this app stuff too. Like
it just takes so much time to keep the records in an app. Yeah.
Even though they say, "Oh, you can just scan the QR code," I got the QR codes, but if I'm feeding, I'm not necessarily gonna remember who to scan and when you ate because one might not eat.
I drop rats in all the tubs and I wait an hour and then I come back and go back through them all. Yep. And then I just take my card and small
check
ASF, weaned, whatever. I don't want to scan it, go in, take a selection from a drop down, hit OK, wait for it to load, next. Bro, it already takes me 3 hours to damn feed.
All right, so the name was she's a het pod and she clown. And the sire was an orange dream leopard pod that was het DG and possible. Well, he was possible het cryptic at the time, but
proved out.
Yeah, so
that's a powerful ass animal.
Yeah, so I'm gonna send that G stripe down there
and put him to that.
I want leopard. Yeah, I want leopard. Shit. Like I said, I love leopard, so I want leopard because leopard bring pattern back to G stripe, and I don't want to go clown. So it's like we were just talking. I was like, man, we need Krypton. We need to do this, and he was like, man, look, I already got one. So instead of us continuing to keep purchasing,
sure,
let's start using what we got.
You know that's the thing that I think a lot. Some of the smaller guys we don't do enough, right? And I guess it's hard because you got to find someone you trust, right? And you got to build a rapport with somebody because you're going to send them a damn animal. Like that takes a lot. And there's just a lot of horror stories of people fucking them up, right? But I mean, you look at, Justin and Miguel have been sharing animals for years. And they just posted their shared clutch. How do you think, bro? And Justin got all the power. Justin got all the power in the world. He got the most expansive collection of the world. You know what I mean? And he still got stuff that he borrowed from Miguel. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, but you take two of the most powerful breeders in the whole game, and they're putting shit together, bro. No, how you gonna catch up on your own with a budget? You know what I mean? How you gonna stay relevant buying $500 snakes when you got the two most powerful breeders in the game doing joint pairings? You know what I mean? Like, I think that is important. I think it's hard because people are kind of pieces of shit, right? And it's hard to find some people, but I think that's another cool thing about some of these Patreons and some of these Instagram groups where you get in a chat and you can build something with us. Me and you didn't know each other, but we had talked so much in the group. You were like, "Yo, I'm gonna send you this girl." Like, and we had some trust in there. I'm gonna take care of them. I'm a breeder. I'm gonna send you back. Like, I ain't fucking you over. You can't do it with everybody, right? Yeah, but I think it's super important to find when you find some people that you can trust and work with. Like Joey D got one of my girls right now. He had two of them, but his male shut off and wouldn't breed. So I had to take her back and breed her with my male. But I trust Joey D, and now we've been able to combine our power and hopefully make a couple cool animals out of that. So it's I definitely think that's important, and I always look at like, okay, how can you get into more? But you got to trust that person. Like, what's their husbandry? What's their collections? Health? You know what I mean? The last thing I need is my shit going over there and getting an RI, getting NITO, getting mites or some shit because I don't know how you keep your shit. You know what I mean? Like, it becomes how do you build up that trust? But if you can build up that trust and start like look at you were thinking like, shit, I'm gonna have to buy another animal to make what I want to make. Nah, there you go. I'm gonna send this down to you. Now I didn't have to pay anything but shipping. And we both have moved your collection forward, getting something neither of you had. So,
So for sure, we know for a fact we're gonna make het clowns, het kryptons, 100% het G stripes. We'll just have to test for whichever krypton, whichever's clown. And I don't want none of the clown stuff.
Yeah, and then it doesn't. And then if any of them hit Pied or DG too, like it's a bonus.
Exactly.
So,
exactly. And it got leopard in it. Hopefully.
Yeah. So hopefully you get a 1.1 leopard cryptic het G stripe, and then you're gonna be happy. You're gonna be happy as pie.
And then at the same time, I already put the yellow belly clown to her, so I can hold back a female from that. Mm-hmm. And then what we hit next year, hopefully, if I can get her the size, like feed how y'all feed, you know what I mean? If I can get her the size, then I can put him to her too.
Yeah.
And then we know we can hit Krypton, possibly. You know what I mean? Because we got the clown on both sides. Or we might even hit clown. Might hit Kiki. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it's a whole lot of different ways I can go. I just don't really want clown, really.
Hey, you know what? I respect it. I don't get it, but I respect it.
So I will say this though. I have a grill project. I had this grill projects. I bought it for $100. I got a male black pewter double het grill, and then I have a het lavender and a het clown female. Mm-hmm. And then I also already had a het clown. I already had a het lavender female, and I'm about to purchase a spot nose double het female, proven breeder. So I do have the grill project. I will do that in clown only because it's not really work. It's not a lot of those there. So it's like, I'll take the chance with that. But that's the only clown I want. That's crazy.
Why he's saying this is why he's saying what he's saying about the Krypton situation.
That's crazy.
That's nice. That's super nice.
What was that?
What you sent me earlier? That Krypton het DG.
Yeah, that's the Krypton het DG.
Bro, that het DG, that looked like a visual DG. What the hell?
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's real nice.
And that's just, man, that's why I want to know.
I just like that head stamp do it for me every time.
Yeah, that head's crazy, man.
That head stamp do it for me every
look like a spade on a playing card, man. That head's crazy.
That's crazy. Wow. I like the side. I like the neck part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a nice animal. That's a nice animal.
Super clean. So yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't want to really. I don't know. Clown is just it's everyone that I spoke with always said, "Oh, I got this het clown parent, or I got this clown you can get." No, I don't want it. Like if you don't even. No, I don't want it. I just don't.
Right, you formulated your opinion. You formulated your opinion, and you stick to it. Ain't nobody hate on that.
Yeah,
it's personal preference, and that's what makes this game awesome because there's an option for everybody, no matter what you're into. Everybody can be satisfied. You shouldn't just do because the big name said to or the market told you to. Okay, hold on. Let me rephrase that. You should take the market into consideration unless you plan on keeping every animal you produce. I'm a big proponent of that. Make what you like that's also viable for the market.
Yeah.
Because unless you got the space to hold back every animal you produce, you've got to be able to sell some of them, and you definitely want something that 50% of the market likes versus 10% of the market. So that's my favorite. Yeah. Me and Joe did a show 2-3 weeks ago. So
how did that go? Like with you looking at the market and all of that type of stuff, is morph market versus show different? When it
I had my prices. I had my prices lower than I do on my morph market. It's a different. It's just a different game, and that show, and it was also different because that show. It's a small show. It was more of a petting zoo than it was, people going in there to buy. The next show I do, hopefully I'm going to do. It's pretty far. It's Fort Walton in May. That's the next show that I'm looking to do. It's like the damn 9-hour drive for me, but they just did that show. They just had that show last week, and it was like real good for everybody. They sold a bunch of animals. There was a good crowd there. It's like up on the Bama border, so you end up getting Alabama. You end up getting Florida, Georgia. It's all right there. So you get more. You get a lot more people in there because it's like one of the bigger shows of that area. I also used to live up there, and that's the best fishing in all of Florida. So that's why I'm making an excuse to go vend so I can go fish. So
nice.
I'll go up a couple days earlier. But yeah, I mean the show, and you walk around and you can see, man. But some of these people are desperate, and I think it's real. It looks real off-putting, man. You got people with these buy one get one free signs and 50% off signs and all that shit, because they're trying to sell their animals and they think that's going to entice people to come in. And, it's just kind of desperate looking. I really don't get that. Just price the animal lower. I didn't put any signs up, but I just priced my animals lower. So you're saying 50% off, but you're saying $400 for a pied and 50% off is $200. I mean, the market really is $150 on a male pied nowadays. So it's not like you're even
giving them a deal for real.
No, you're not. Yeah. But you're making it look like that because you're trying to market it. Just mark the animal less. It looks kind of janky. It looks kind of desperate.
That did that. I forgot who they was saying that does that. Marks everything up super crazy high.
Yeah.
And it says, "Oh, I'm gonna give you a deal."
Yeah. But there's just so much, and that worked probably back in the day when the market was so much smaller. But there's just so much selection now and opportunities and options. Like, I'm gonna go to the best example / best price. I don't need to message you and try to work a deal out with you, because there's probably 15 other examples of the same damn animal, and unless yours is the absolute bar none best that I can tell by pictures, there's no reason that I need to message you when you're $300 over market. So
I found this one snake on the market. It was great. I liked it. It wasn't even cheap compared to the other ones. It wasn't like the cheapest one or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't get it only because, like, I sent a message, told them I was interested, asked about payment and all that type of stuff, like how do you send payment and all this other type of stuff. And I said, can you send me a weight? And yeah, I'll get it to you when I get home. Never did.
I mean, that's the dude that don't want to sell no snake, bro.
Yeah, so then they hit me back like 2 weeks later and was like, hey, I got to wait for that snake for you. And I'm like, bro, like, I already...
Not 2 weeks later? Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I'm like, I already done moved on and found something else.
I already bought one for somebody else.
Yeah, if you're a seller, bro, you got to be responsive as a seller. There's so many options out there. You can't not be given this time. Like, though I usually respond like within 30 minutes of someone hitting me up, unless I'm in a meeting or I'm sleeping. You know what I mean? Because I need to know if they're sending an inquiry to me. There's one of two things happen. They're sending inquiry to 2 or 3 other people at the same time, and they're trying to make a decision and get some information, or they've gone through, 4 or 5, all their options, and they decided that I was the one they want to buy from. Like, I value that, and I want to take care of them as soon as I can. If you've decided that I'm the person you want to purchase from, or if you need questions answered, I want to be the first one there so that you will make the decision to buy. Right. Some people it was different, right? It was different in 2021. Shit wasn't even making it into Morph Market. You post a clutch on Instagram and it was all sold.
Gone.
And that's how that's how it was for so long. I think some of these older school guys, they're not built to have that customer service and support like you should now in today's market. And there's just never been this level of competition and this many options out there that the people that are thriving. I mean, this is why some of these other people, you hit up Bob, he gets back to you real quick. You know what I mean? He's on that super quick. And any of these guys that are really killing it, they're taking care of you real quick. They're answering your questions. They're giving you information. Post off the ads probably have all the information you need anyway. They got the weights and they got accurate pictures and all that stuff. I update all my shit once a month. So when anything's up there. So, and I'm never far away from what it really is. So if someone asks me a weight, it's going to be within, 50 grams or whatever I listed it at. And then, it's that customer service is the most important part, man. Like, I got the messages I got today from the people that got animals today and how appreciative they were and all that stuff, and thanking me for my professionalism and all that. Like, it's awesome that you make animals, you know what I mean? That you can breed some dope ass animals. It's awesome that you can, you have some vision to put that shit together. Can you wrap up the total package and have customer service and sell too? And like you was talking about earlier, you said when you do shows, you'd want to get in view and be able to talk to Emilio. Anybody that vends a show should go watch that man vend for a day. That's how you do it. That's how you vend a show. You're active. You're at the table. You're engaging with every customer. You're talking to them. You're personable with them. A lot of people don't get that in this game, and they're shooting themselves in the foot for that, man. Even on Morph Market, bro, I've sent inquiries and wanted to ask questions. I'm a serious buyer, but I got a question before I put my money where my mouth is. And you want to be short with me, and you don't want to answer a question I got? Like, dog, okay, I'll buy it from someone else. You're not the only one with this shit.
Man, I feel bad now. Like looking back, I was at my first expo when I bought my first snake. It was not my first snake. I got that from Peck Smart or something. But my first expo snake, it was a yellow belly inchy hatchling male. And the person that I bought it from,
You got jugged.
he just wanted to sell the snake. Like he didn't give me nothing. But across the table, this lady had she had a leopard pinstripe het pied male adult, like no, it was a female breeder size, same price. And she gave me all the information, but because I didn't know what freaking het meant, I was like, how do I know this is gonna make that? Like I didn't know any of this type of stuff. So she was like, she showed me babies, like this is the mom, and I just couldn't get how a normal looking snake made that. I was like, that doesn't make sense to me. So I should have bought that because like she was way more engaged and willing to give me that one-on-one conversation and talk to me and all that type of stuff. And then I turned around and was like, well, this one right here looks pretty. So I'm just go buy this one. And then probably about 6 months later, I grew him up, talked to him. So he was like, bro, like, what do you got that for? Like, what is your plan for that? And then I was like, you know what? You're right. And I gave that snake to my nephew. That's his first animal. Well, his first snake. So I was like, now I'm being like a breeder and being someone that talks to the people. I kind of feel like I need to go find that little lady and be like, hey, because she definitely took the time out. I feel like that's very important, taking the time out for sure. Very.
Y'all want to get to the segment of the show when we start showing off what you got, that heat?
Yeah, I ain't downstairs, man. I ain't gonna be.
Oh, you there?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, my volume for a second. My bad. I lost my sound for a second. But yeah, like you were saying, but hold on, just to come off that point you just made, as a seller, you got to understand that's going to happen, right? You're going to give people all the attention in the world, and they're going to go buy it from someone else. And that, I mean, that's part of the game. But you still like, and maybe it's because I've spent my entire life in hospitality and in service industry. I treat every single customer the same, and I take care of them. Like I sold a snake for $50, right? And this girl messaged me. And we talked for 3 days for a $50 snake. You know how many people wouldn't do that at all? And they would just be like, no, I'm not doing this. I sent her videos. I talked to her. I explained everything to her, husbandry and everything about the snake. She ended up buying the snake. And then when I went and met her, she ended up being like a 13-year-old kid. And I didn't know that. I talked to her. Shout out to her. Very professional in the way she handled herself. But, and her dad pulled up and let her come out and buy the snake and all that. And now she's in the game. She bought another one from me, 2 weeks later. Because I gave her that attention and I talked to her and really showed her what it was. So that's what it's about. And for every person that I do it to and they don't buy a snake, that's okay, because you know what? I help them get in the game. And every person that gets in the game and buys snakes from any of us, like, we're benefiting all of us. Because if I give all the information in the world and they go buy snakes from you, well, now you got more money and maybe you want to buy a breedership from me. Like,
that's real.
You got to stop looking at, like, we all got to eat, and the more we all eat, the more you eat, the more I eat. The more it's the entire industry as a whole. That's some of this division and the bullshit that goes on in the industry and the drama. Like, bro, we are such a small percentage of like the entire population. We all got to understand, like, the general population's against all of us. So the infighting is really unnecessary, because we all should be on the same team trying to push for our rights to keep these animals and our rights to breed them. And the better we all, and it's not a competition. The better you do, the better I do, the better we all do. The more people we get in and get into this game, the better we all do. So
let me put my little US Art thing at the bottom.
Yes. Join US Arc right now.
Straight up.
I was in I had a US Arc membership before I had a snake, so that's
dope.
That's how you should do it, because I understood the importance of it. I listened to enough. I did, like I said, I'm a little OCD on how I research shit when I want to get into it. I want to be the best at everything I do. So, but I understood the importance of it, and I wanted to support that. I knew I was going to be buying animals, so I wanted to support that and be in it. So,
damn. All right, so let's get to the segment of the show when we start showing off snakes. I know everybody. I know they're tired of us talking, bro.
Oh shit! I didn't realize. It's like we've been going. We've been going a good amount of time already. I didn't even realize.
Oh,
Yeah, well, we an hour and 45 minutes in.
Look at us! Shit.
Gonna be a good little show.
All right. I'm gonna open my phone in my. I'm gonna open my phone. Hold up. So I can do it in the light box. Give me 1 second. You can cut this part out. Let me bullshitting. Let's see.
Brandon, what
the fuck? You got to do it on that. You got to open on the app now. I can't just get in on my browser.
Yeah, you gotta get the app now, man.
Oh shit!
For StreamYard? StreamYard.
Yeah, I've always gone on that. I've always just gone on the browser.
Yeah, on the phone, that just say open the app. That's junk crazy.
I ain't never had to open the app though.
Shit, my bad, guys.
You got Android?
No, I got iPhone.
Oh, me?
Nah, DJ.
I got an iPhone, fool. You FaceTime me all the time.
I know, but I know if you had if your other phone was Android, because I know mine, that don't say you got to open the app. Like it say copy paste the link, and then that don't say you got to open the app. That's just weird. See, I had to download the app myself the other day.
Yeah, it just made me do it, but it worked. So. All right. Hold on.
You good? I removed the other one, so you good. Oh, he muted that mic.
Oh, you can hear me?
Yeah.
All right, hold up.
You cut the video off though.
What you want?
All right, what you say?
I said, what you want to see first?
We want to see that snake that you feed that extra rat every week first, according to the OG KG himself.
All right, let's see. Okay, we got a couple of those. So
remember to your on your phone, your camera off, so we can't see nothing.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna put it back in. You can hear me clear, right?
Yeah, I can hear you. Cause I can hear you.
Cool.
Cause you on the other.
Yeah, my headphones are still going in on that.
All right. Hold on, I'm about to send KG the link right now. That special guest.
The light's too bright. Hold up. All right, so that's ultra pied female.
Oh shit. Ultra pod female?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
That jump crazy, bro.
That shit
is freaking crazy. I don't care what nobody says. That's the best
orange. That shit orange as hell, bro.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy. The best hide you can make. Put hypo in that.
That's what I'm about to say. So you work in hypo into that, right?
Yeah, so she was 50% hypo, but she tested not positive, unfortunately. So
for hypo,
we're
okay.
Yeah, we still got a little work to do to get to the hypo.
And them Jones hold their value too.
Yeah, they're still holding value pretty decent still.
Oh yeah, that's fire.
I need a new light box for them. That should be too bright.
What light box do you use?
Oh well, some shit I got off Amazon. I seen KG doing his on his light box the other day. I messed him. I said, I need to know what light box yours is because it looks way better.
Don't worry, he about to pop in here in a second as soon as that respond to my damn text. Well, he responded, but he just told me he's gonna tap in from his phone. He over there having a nightcap.
Okay. Let me see how it looks in. Let me see how it looks just in front of my hand on the rack. I know my camera's terrible on my computer, so.
Nah, you good. I know that computer camera be different.
Yeah, maybe that looks a little better than the Lightbox actually.
No, it look good.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was gonna be that damn bright. Bro, that shit really. I can't wait to make them shits now.
Man, that's
This is. I mean, she is a. She is an exceptional example.
Yeah. Where did you get your line of Ultramel from originally for her?
Royal Constrictor.
Okay. Oh yeah, you got it.
Royal Constrictor
Yeah. That makes sense.
His shit's really nice.
Yeah,
so she's awesome. I mean, she's got an amazing amount of pattern and just how it's all broken up. I'm really happy with her. And the purples, how much purple she got running in.
And you got a female, so that shit even.
I'm super happy. I'm super happy with her. She just didn't prove hypo. That would have been the only.
So what's next?
Benefit.
What's next for her? Like, what you compare her to in the future?
All right, so I intend she's going to go into an Ultra Clown.
Okay. You sound, see, Brandon, you sound like you sound like us. You sound like me, ain't it?
So I already know where she's going, right?
I mean, I'm not thinking clown. I'm thinking, take that clown out. I get it. I don't know. Head stamp don't sell me.
So this, let me show you the.
You seen that the leopard clown Ultramel pod? Is it leopard clown Ultramel pod or leopard pod? I think it was a leopard clown Ultramel pod hypo that Ozzy made. I think.
Yeah, Ozzy and one of his boys.
Woo!
They both hit one. So that's
I didn't even know.
Unfortunate. Yeah, they hit two at the same time. So this is unfortunate. He's going in the shed, but this is a Batman head Ultramel, 50% pop.
Oh, wow.
That's funky.
That shit's
yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of Batmans lately.
But so this is my Ultramel Clown project. So I'm hoping that hit a spot nose or a leopard, or even get lucky and hit the Batman Ultra Clown. And then
that would be dope.
Then that will go either him or that will go to the Ultra Pies, and then I can make 100% Ultramel double hits. So yeah, that's the direction we're going with that. But he's a everybody likes Batman's, but I mean he's really nice.
That is crazy. I like that one.
Yes.
I will say it doesn't. I like that one.
Yeah, he's super nice. So
I like that.
And then,
I mean, I do like Batman. I will say that I like Red Stripe, Incline.
But you can't not like Batman. You'd be lying to me if you said that.
Yeah, I can't not. You're right. But I just don't like the market for it. That's the only thing
that's fine.
Yeah, that's the only thing that keeps me out of it. That's the
DG Clown.
Oh wow.
That's just clean.
Yeah, that's like I said. This is not all DGs are created equal, and you're not gonna get out of there. You're not gonna find one much better than this.
That's the next shirt right there. Not all DGs are created equal.
Yeah, and that's why I paid more. Bro, you go look at some of the DG clowns now. They just look like a little bit brighter clowns. They don't look that clean. But you can see her, all her blood, the head stamp, all the blushing down the dorsal, the brightness, how clean she is down the side.
Yeah.
That's that pure bell line. So I can't. Let me see. The light box usually yellows her out a lot.
Relax.
The blushes. That dorsal crazy. The pattern is crazy on that.
I gotta figure out whatever light box KD used because my shit sucked.
I know Elias, his light box pretty dope too.
Elias's?
Yeah.
I'll check with him too then.
Yeah, he sent me the link. I can send you the link for the one because it got a light. It's weird. It's he know about the light pattern and palettes and all that. So
I don't know shit about it, but I seen Elias talking about it in the group, so I know he know all that shit. So
man, that joint is freaking clean, bro.
Yeah, that shit
is.
No,
I'm not. So I stayed away from DG and Clown. That's crazy. So I went hypo and Pied. versus.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that, but you'll be hard pressed to find an animal that looks as good in general.
That's crazy.
DG clowns are forever classic. They're incredible. I got this is a female also, and I got a GHI Spectre male that'll go to her when she's up to size, so we can make them GHI and Spectre DG clowns.
So you hold back males too, or just females?
I haven't held back many males because all of my females have been the powerhouses. So
Gotcha.
I will hold them back if they hit. So let me show you that GHI Spectre. It's the Spectre that just did overtime in the snake. What it did to the pattern, it's crazy.
GHI Spectre.
Yeah, so it's a GHI Spectre, 100% DG clown. And yeah, this snake is super nice.
What was the pairing?
Pastel GHI clown. No, pastel's GHI's. No, it's from Justin Morph Jungle. Spectre clown to GHI DG.
That's where my Goldblust came from.
Now, imagine that snake as an ultra male. It would look like a sunset to me.
I've seen a lot of people say that the GHI ultra males look sunsetish. I've seen a lot of people say that.
It looked like an inchy sunset because sunset has a lot more close pattern in their alien has a lot skinnier. But that would look like an inchy sunset to me if that was in Ultraman.
The head on that shit clean as hell.
Yeah,
this snake's badass. So I can't wait to get him to the DG clown girl.
Perfect. Like that joint just make a perfect loop around.
Yeah, like the crown. Yeah, like it's crazy.
Super clean.
Jeez.
That's fine.
So buy good examples, guys. It makes a difference.
Facts.
So let me see.
That's the hard part though. I just don't know if you can't see it in person. I don't know, man.
If you can't tell by the
trust in the person.
If you can't tell by the pictures, ask them for additional pictures. You know what I mean? Ask them for videos. But that's why people they'll go to Justin or Miguel or something first because you're going to get a good quality example. They don't produce shit.
Yeah.
So if you're a smaller breeder, it's extremely important for you to be putting out quality pictures and content so people can see that you got that fire if you got it.
Yeah.
So, all right, check this boy out.
Oh wow.
So this is a
hurricane.
This is Blackhead Mahogany Mystic Spectre 100% Ultramo.
God damn.
Fucking cool snake, man.
Damn.
How were you able to identify all those genes within that snake like that? What's your cues?
You know what the pairing is, and then you just start taking a look at known combinations, and in the end of the day, nobody guarantees codoms because you're taking a guess.
Yeah. So you said Blackhead Mystic
Mahogany Spectre.
Mahogany Spectre.
Yeah. So I have a Super Stripe Ultramel project. So I have Yellow Belly Respecter 100% Ultramel girls that I made in my first season that are growing up. So he's going to go to them. I also have a Gravel head Ultramel male, so I can make the highway versions. But I want to make the Super Spectre and Super Stripe versions with this guy because it's crazy. It looks like Arabic writing or some shit down there, man.
Yeah, that junk. They're like little people walking and dancing or something. That look like that little picture where the people be dancing.
Yeah, look at damn.
Like 6-figure looking people. That's freaking crazy.
Yeah.
So you have any Phantom?
I don't have Phantom. This is the only Mystic I have actually. And one of my first snakes that I really loved was a Super Mystic. So I should get a Mojave breeder, a female or something, so I can make Mystic potions and stuff for pet stuff like we were talking about because I'm going to do all these shows. So since I got them, I can make some cool stuff with that. So let's see. Let's do. That'll be it for the babies. Let's do some other cool guys here. You'll like this one. She got a little stuck shed on her head that I noticed today, unfortunately. So we're gonna kind of look past
Dude,
that.
I got some down there with more than just a stuck shell on the head.
She's breeding, so she is pissed off and wants to think she's gonna eat. But I just opened her tub, so let's try not to get fucking lit up. This girl is dope as fuck. This is blackhead mahogany doublehead dreamsicle.
Damn, you can make that, bro. Well, not the doublehead dreamsicle part. That jump, so, yeah. Dark.
It's fucking cool, man. It's super cool. I'm really excited about her and what she's gonna end up doing.
But Brandon, you see how you can that I can tell that's a blackhead. That shit that I got from that dude, that don't look shit like that, bro.
But that's blackhead and mahogany.
Yeah,
mahogany like a darker
even
too.
So,
yes.
But even so, bro, most blackhead like the structure of that snake, like how it looks like with the flowing alien heads and like how like the alien heads are like highlighted with that dark like outline or whatever. Like most blackheads look like that, like base wise. And then you know what I'm saying? Of course, you can tell with the mahogany got the extra, but that shit that I got, that shit is a normal.
I think it's really cool. You can see how she didn't have her damn stuck shed. You can see in the head how it's kind of like the mahogany and the blackhead are kind of fighting because it's like dark, right? But then it's trying like that mahogany kind of glow is trying to like break into it too.
I see it. So, it's like at the back of the head. But
she's super cool. She's breeding to a visual dreamsicle, so hopefully, we're 1-4 to make dreams out of it. So hopefully, we hit some dreams with her genetics.
Man, it's just amazing how like the dark snakes, they make them white snakes look way white.
Oh, dude, you get those dark genes in the labs, they're fucking crazy, bro. They're super white and super crisp.
Yeah.
All right, let me see. Let me get this boy out. All right. So this is the boy I was talking about, the clown stud. So this is confusion, leopard, spot nose, yellow belly, double head clown pipe. Even in a non-clown version, look at that looking guy.
That's crazy. That
shit had red stripe in it. It was crazy.
That's so we're trying to get hurricane and red stripe in it. So
yeah, that looked like a jaguar, bro.
That shit is fire though.
That jump is crazy.
And then the yellow belly is just it's intense, man. The belly is super fucking yellow. The flames go up super high.
That jump look like a yellow anaconda.
Yo, a lot of when I posted this thing look at this fucking guy. When I posted him on YouTube and shit, I'll get messages every time like, oh, hybrid. Nah, man.
Nah, it definitely does look like a yellow anaconda, bro.
He's trying to go breed. He's trying to go breed.
No, he's a fucking beast. He's a beast
because like the front part of the snake is like long, stretched out alien heads, and then the back is just chopped up.
Mm-hmm. Look like little demon faces all down him, bro.
Yeah, that jump. That jump crazy.
So yeah, he's awesome. He's a beast, man. He's breeding 4 girls. He's locking them up every time. He's still eating every week. He did change. He only wants to eat mice now, but I don't give a fuck. I'll feed him whatever he wants, man. whatever makes him eat.
Have you ever tried like when you breed like washing the male off? Like,
no, I've seen that. I've seen people talking about that. I haven't tried it. I did go to like smaller, like more frequent smaller meals this year because I'm breeding some younger males. That guy's only 13 or 14 months old. So I want to keep him eating, and I knew that was one way to do it. And I've been fine with that, but I have heard about washing the males off. If it ever gets to a point where he stops eating, I might try that out.
Yeah.
But right now he's still eating 2 mice a week, so I'm cool with it.
So do you normally feed mice, or was it just like
No, that's the one animal that eats mice right now. He didn't eat for a week, and I'm not playing I don't play around. I need him breeding, so I was like, all right, let's try a mouse next week. he already only ate ASFs, and then
I
so
was
he
like,
didn't
he
eat that
don't
one
eat
week. He was only eating ASFs like his entire life, and then he didn't eat 1 week, and I can't afford for that to happen. So I gave him mouse next week, and he ate that, and he's been eating 2 mice a week for 2 months without a problem. I don't care, bro. Whatever you want to eat, bro, just breathe.
Just
Do your job. That's nice. Mojave.
Ultramel.
Ultramel Mojave.
Yeah.
She was 50% hypo. She tested negative, unfortunately, even though she almost looks like a damn visual.
Yes, she does.
It's a simple combo, man, but she is beautiful. This is an amazing snake to have on your table. For people to get in and explain recessives and make them see. I mean, she's also, an incredible example. She's 18 months old. She's 1,200 grams and still purple down her dorsal.
Nice.
That
Nice.
Super yellow.
Bright. That shit is
super bright.
That joint is dope.
This is an adult. She's. I'll probably start pairing her next month. It's an adult ready to breed and still looks this good. I posted that up the other day, and I was like, and I put like in that in the font like, oh, ball pythons don't look good as adults. Nah, man, you gotta get yourself some Ultramel. That shit looks good as an adult.
Facts.
Ultramel crazy.
Them Jones hold forever.
So yeah, they will always look good. They will always look good.
That shit made me want to get some more Ultramel, man.
Man.
we gotta get some more Ultramel shit, man.
Man.
My ODYB Ultramel male's in shed and doesn't look good at all, unfortunately, but he's super nice. I have 3 OD combo OD head Ultramel girls that he's going to because I'm looking to make a bunch of super OD Ultramel combos because I think that's one of the most beautiful combos you can have. And again, that's just something cool to have on the table that's going to get people looking and want to be a part of it. And it's a breeder snake. So
in terms of your hypo, do you only work like just hypo, or do you have like orange ghost and all the other?
I just got hypo. I don't have any of the fancy lines.
So yeah, I just picked up orange ghost female. I want to try to put in there. And I picked up, I'm thinking about, so the guy, I'm getting a black pass. That jump crazy. Look at that. Hold on. So that other one wasn't hypo.
Nope.
No.
It looks like it, and I tested her because I thought it was a visual hypo, and it tested not through RGI. So that's okay.
So,
I don't know. I send that one back because that jump was way brighter than this one.
This is a regular Ultramel?
This is just an Ultramel, yeah. It's POS OD. I'm starting to think the mom was OD because you can just look at the tail.
The tail.
The complete lack of alien heads and how bright she is. She's like 1,200 grams also, and still just absolutely beautiful, bright, awesome.
Damn, I wish you lived closer so I could get rats on a regular basis.
But then their sister, she a genetic freak because they've all eaten the same number of meals. But their sister, she almost 1,500.
God damn.
So these two are 12 in the 1,200 range. And their sister, I'll pull her out real quick. But she almost 1,500. I'm gonna pair her next week. 18 months old. She ready to go. Oh, she gonna light me the fuck up.
You got ultrasound?
I do not. That's an investment I'm making this year. So I just go off of size and what their behavior that they're doing right now. But I gotta buy one this year. That's an investment I'm making before I buy any more snakes.
So what's the easiest way to teach someone about behavior?
So I watched a shitload of YouTube, so I understood it. And then when the first time it happens, you then realize. Like, bro, my very first clutch, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Somebody look at this.
The girl, she ovulated. She stopped eating. I didn't realize it, bro. I didn't realize it. I ended up pairing her a week before she laid because I didn't realize what was going on. But once it happened, you go back and now. So we don't make that mistake.
Why your camera off? Oh, okay, there we go.
I'm showing shit on the phone, my G.
Oh, okay.
So That's just a jigsaw het ultramel het hypo, but
Cause you done miss all the first round of the heat.
the good shit. Yeah, but she 18 months old. She's 1,480 grams.
Yeah.
Oh, you got that Levance diet, huh?
We got that buffet diet.
Yeah, exactly.
You,
You got that Levance
you said
diet.
this a jigsaw what now?
Jigsaw het ultra het hypo.
So Mojave pinstripe.
Yeah, but I mean she's past OD because the mom is starting to look like she's OD. I got to end up testing to make sure. But like jigsaws aren't usually this light and bright, not especially at this age and size.
Yeah, that's shit right as hell.
That's great. I like that.
Thanks.
I don't have no pinstripe. I might need to get the pinstripe too.
It looks good in ultramel. I mean, I don't like it in a lot of things, but it looks good in ultramel.
Man,
So-
I like pin clowns, pin pies.
Oh yeah, pin pies. Yeah, let's not.
Stranger pin goes crazy.
Really? I ain't seen that one.
Oh,
A stranger pin.
pin look crazy. It looked like if you can envision what genetic stripe monsoon would look like.
Oh
Like,
shit.
you got a perfect stripe across the dorsal, and then the side pattern is just like crazy.
I'm gonna have to go back
Katie,
and
you
look at
outside?
one.
It's like daytime over there.
Raised in California, it's a whole different world.
No.
Nah.
It's dark outside. I'm at my boy's.
Oh, you inside of a building? Okay, it was so
my
bright.
boy's
I thought you
showroom.
was out. Oh, okay.
My boy
It
does
was so-
custom cabinets and finished carpentry, so he was doing a
that's
showcase
dope.
tonight.
That's
So
dope.
this is all his let me see, all the cabinets and stuff that he designed. It's a showroom. You know,
Nice.
people want to come out here and get ideas.
Okay,
You know,
that's dope.
this for Levance. It's for the rich kids right here.
That's that leopard for you, Brandon.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Yeah.
That's
that
a
rich
leopard ultra 100% pie. This is the one I got from Fuckboy.
From boy.
But yeah. So I mean, she was like 80 grams.
You got it
almost
from who?
1,000 now. This is a long story.
It's just, look,
I thought
me
you
and
said
Brock-
fuck
yeah,
boy. I was like, what?
me and Brock,
did
that's
say
a little
that.
inside between us. We got some history with the same breeder when we
With
got
a
our
with a
ultra
breeder. Oh, okay.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, them dark jeans and ultramel go crazy.
Yeah, that's
Wait
Yeah,
till
I
you
like
see
that.
you seen the stranger ultramel, right? Brock?
Nah.
Yeah, I see Levance. I've seen Levance's.
Oh, I'm saying, but
Wow.
you haven't seen one in person, huh?
No, I ain't seen it in person yet.
It's different. It's different for sure.
damn.
See if she's.
Change the ultra
But this girl right here, she's just a dope ass example. She's a blackhead 100 ultra.
Yeah,
So she's
that's gonna be nice too.
Pretty soon.
All the dark jeans.
Yeah.
blackhead.
That's just
I
black.
bred- I bred her to the Pied double head ultra glow because I want to get blackhead into my ultra Pied stuff. So
I'm trying to figure out where he get them black bows from.
All
that's
the deli cups.
restaurant industry, my
Yeah.
G.
What is that? Restaurant Depot?
Restaurant Depot, my G.
Yeah, Restaurant Depot.
Black deli cups. Okay, G, we need that swab info too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, RAL.
RAL.
She should be going pretty soon too. That's the hurricane hat that got that super powerhouse boy I showed you earlier. So that's where we're looking for the confusion leopard, yellow belly, spot nose, hurricane clowns.
Jeez,
Okay.
Mokri.
That's what you put.
Hey, after seeing that blackhead, DJ, yeah, yours and the blackhead.
Huh?
After seeing that last blackhead, the one you got from the dude up here,
Uh-huh.
ain't looking at it like that.
I'm trying to tell you, that's not a blackhead, bro. It's a normal.
Hey,
Fucking
man.
normal. That shit is a school snake.
Good with it.
Man,
you heard
put that joint on the auction, man. No reserve.
I'm about to donate that shit to a school, to be honest.
Nah, man, you got to keep. It's a female, right?
That's a male, bro.
Oh yeah. Nah, you don't need that.
It's a male. It was supposed
I
to
was
be
gonna
a
say
female.
you
That
use a
shit is
female, yeah.
That shit is a but you know, I just had that big female that I think is a normal. She just laid them 7 eggs. I still got her. She over 3,000 grams. So I'm
Have
just
you
hold on
bred
to her.
that male yet?
Which one? The
The
me or
Yeah, no, that normal slash blackhead.
nah? I just didn't try. I said fuck it.
Right, yeah. You don't want to waste it.
I didn't want to waste my time.
Waste a female.
Yeah.
So this is a OD Mojave Fire head ultra male. So she's gonna get bred to the ODYB ultra male. So it's a super
I
OD project.
thought that shit was a butter or lesser.
Nah, OD Fire Mojave. She's dope, man. She's real cool.
That's
Yeah,
wild.
that shit
That's crazy how that fire busted up the
Dude, the
and
fire,
the
so
OD fire busted it up.
I got the OD Mojave, her sister. That fire completely changed the pattern. So her sister is just
damn.
OD.
Yeah, fire definitely changed that pattern.
OD Mojave.
Oh yeah, it definitely changed it up.
Stretched it all the way out too.
Yeah.
Oh, why they ain't get no black deli cup?
No, they got the clear one, you know.
Man said
So-
colored only deli cups.
Here go my mail. This mail is a problem for me because I ain't figured out a girl that he likes yet. But he just shed too. Nice.
Oh, he did shit.
Oh damn.
Banana.
Inchy butter, DG hypo.
Inchy butter DG hyper.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is.
Bro, he's super fucking nice.
Lean and pretty too.
I can't figure out how to make him breathe.
It's a male?
Yeah, he's a male. He's for sure. He got big ass peens and all the damn.
I was about to say you didn't pop.
No, he got all the sperm plugs in the world coming out of him. But
Yeah, he stayed balled up, man. He looking timid.
That's a
when
big ass
he gets
man.
in with a girl, I ain't found a girl that he liked yet.
Nah, Brock, just leave him in there. I'm talking
How
about for
long?
weeks.
Yeah.
Only time you take him out is the feed. That's it.
And then put him
his
back
ass
in?
Right back in.
Let him get comfortable.
That's right. Every day you just check the tub. One day you're gonna open it, they're gonna be locked.
Shit, I forgot I even had a snake parent my goddamn self.
Yeah. Most
That's
people,
interesting.
they give up on the third day. Man, leave his
Yeah,
ass
that's
in
what I
there.
heard. It's like 3 days, 3 to 5 days.
Nah, leave his ass in there. They'll figure it out. She gonna keep fucking with him. Hey, that's why they got them little spurs down by the cloaca.
Yeah.
She gonna keep hitting him like, hey, get that thing up.
What you doing? What you doing?
Get that thing up. Gonna hit him with that super bad.
Get that thing up. Oh wait.
That's the dreamsicle male.
Nice.
Super high pattern.
I was just about to say dreamsicle. Shit, ain't no white on that.
He's just got a little bit right there. You can see a little bit poking out right there.
Oh yeah, towards the base of the tail.
He's a high pattern dream.
No
Which
inchy.
hopefully-
No, I'm about to say no inch in it. Damn.
But hopefully, with that blackhead mahogany, I can
It's funny
get
because
that high
most
pattern
positives
blackhead
are like
mahogany
that.
dream.
Like ultramale pies usually are high pattern too.
So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they keep a lot of pattern. Pinstripe keeps pattern. What else? There's a few genes besides inchy.
So you think if you was to put an ultramel pie to like something that's like a low white, like a black pastel pie,
I'm trying it. Yeah, I'm gonna see. It should bring
the black pastel ultra pies I've seen are still high white.
They're still high white. Okay.
Yeah, but Garrick's made a couple of them, and I mean, one of them was just ahead. So,
Yeah,
unfortunately,
it's always gonna be something you least expect.
Yeah.
but you never know how it's all going to react in the end. So
Yeah,
they're
that's
still
what I'm
beautiful.
I need inchy.
So, yeah, I think that's about it.
saying. Hey, Brock, where that DG clown at, man?
Oh man, we brought that out already.
I know he got to be 700
I get it.
grams now.
I get it for you.
I remember he was cutting the clutch. I'm like, nah, this gonna be one.
Hey, no
Bam.
real
No,
shit.
this gonna be one. Bam. I was like, shit. He was pressing the
I thought
eye.
he was gonna. We thought he was gonna have that clutch. That clutch was gonna pip tonight.
That junk crazy.
Yeah, that thing aging up nice.
Where you get your light box from, KG?
Yeah, KG, you're supposed to send me your light box, bro.
Amazon, my bad. I didn't send you the link, Brock.
Nah,
Okay, I'll send you the link.
my light box sucks. I tried to start the light in my light box, but it sucked.
Yeah, and it's funny because that light box comes with 2 LED bars, and you can control the brightness on it.
Oh wow.
Because sometimes you'll put out like an albino or something in there, and the lights will, you know how cameras is hard to focus,
Figure
so
that,
you can
yeah.
control
Yeah.
the darkness. Yeah,
Oh, that's nice.
nah, that thing clean as hell.
Yeah, that junk dope.
Clean as
You
hell.
got,
Hey,
you got DG
I
clowns,
remember
KG?
when Brock was cutting that, huh?
You got DG clowns?
We produced 2.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry, 3. We got 2 males and a female.
Okay.
With what codoms? I know you got them codoms in it.
Yeah, the female is a Fire Stranger Pinstripe DG Clown.
Oh my God!
You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying, bro? You just
Now you see why I ain't touching
and
clowns.
you so nonchalant with this shit. Yeah.
Bro, I'm out here hyped up about my base
it
DG clown.
ain't nah, it ain't nothing special. I mean,
Here you go. It ain't. I ain't got
Bro,
nothing for
it was really
real.
it was really for me,
yeah,
bro.
it's all right. And then we hit 2 males. The one I really like is funny because it's a Firefly or Superfly. I can't tell. Leopard Lesser DG Clown. That thing is clean as hell.
Mm.
It's like gray and like light
Move.
yellow. Yeah,
Move.
it's dope.
You said
But,
you
you know.
ultrasounding tonight. Ain't you ultrasounding tonight?
No, I ultrasound earlier. I
Oh, you did
I gotta go back and do some more. Shit, we only got through 1 rack. I got
Oh, damn.
4 racks of females, so. But I'm not gonna breed everything this year.
You just gonna check on
You're not breeding everything this year.
Nah, heck nah. I don't want that many babies.
We were talking about that earlier about how some people need to, with where the market saturation is and everything, need to chill out.
Right.
On some
Nah,
of their pairing.
if it ain't worth it, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Just to be making like wholesale snakes, nah, I ain't doing that.
Yep. That was
Every
the conversation
pairing
we had
gotta
earlier.
mean something. Yeah. I wanna,
Yeah.
every pairing going forward, I wanna be able to take the best from that clutch. You know what I mean?
You
Every
hear
clutch,
that? The
it gotta
same
be
shit
at
I
least
said an
one
hour ago.
holdback.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the
At
same
least
shit I
one
was saying an
holdback.
hour ago.
Yeah.
If everyone took that approach, I think we would start trying to get through some of this slosh of saturation that we got.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people
Well,
still
you know what else gonna help is the shed
pairing to
testing.
pair.
The shed testing
Yeah.
gonna help.
Yes and
you're not,
no.
You ain't. Before you'd have to hold back a whole clutch of possets and then try to figure out which ones weren't. So instead of breeding 8 snakes and they having eight babies each, that's 64 babies.
That's true.
Now you only keeping 1 snake
That's
with
true.
8 babies. You feel me?
But now
so
the
it's
other
gonna cut down a lot in the long run.
in the long run, yeah. But in the short term, now that's
In the
7 more
short
babies
term.
hitting the market that wasn't hitting the market
Exactly.
before.
Exactly.
But you're right. In the
Baby.
long term, you're right. I hadn't thought about that. In the long run, in 2 or 3 years, you're going to start having lower production because of that. You're right.
It'll
You're
go down
absolutely right.
for sure.
Baby steps.
Because you won't have to breed a whole clutch.
Yeah, I hadn't
Not
thought about
only
that.
You think about on the possets, right? So you kept 8. Let's say you hit a 3.5, but in that process, you're looking at visual cues. Okay, I think that one might hit. That one might hit. So 1 year you breed those, you hit nothing. Then you switch it again, do it again. So it might take you 3 years and 100 babies versus, shed testing. Now I know. Okay, boom.
And
so
you might
in the long run, it's gonna help.
You have to go through the 3 males trying to figure out which one actually.
Exactly. Yeah. Which one got it?
And
I
you just
know
make
this one, man. This is head pie for sure. You breed it like,
Yeah. That's a great point.
Yeah, long run, it'll help for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
We just got to get. Hey, if somebody can just get, damn, what's her name, man? If somebody can get Taylor Swift to wear a ball python, We be sold out, man.
Game's over.
I'm on IG
We be
trying to
sold
get
out.
all the honors.
Bro, sold out.
Bro,
If
you ain't
had
wrong.
20 again.
Next
He
T-shirt gonna be
came out on
Paul
stage
Taylor.
with a ball python, bro. It's over.
I'm telling you,
It
Swifties
is.
for balls. I'm
It
making
is.
a shirt that says
Over, bro.
Swifties for balls. Swifties for balls.
Every ball python sold.
Hey,
Even
we
the
getting rich
high-end
off.
stuff. They would
We
gobble
getting
up
rich
the
off of
$50
merch.
snake.
Mhm.
And then when those weren't available, they're like, I don't care. Just give me one.
Give me one.
Facts.
That's
Yeah,
real.
just give me one.
It's like 2020 all over again.
Bro, it's funny. A guy reached out to us on Morph Market. He went to Morph and did region, right? So Southern California. This dude, all he said, he woke up, did research, watched some videos, wanted to get a snake. Saw a video, said ball pythons were the best. Reached out to us. Bro bought a fire desert ghost heck clown male. I was like, man, what, wait, this is a pet? Like, how you pick this snake? I'm trying to sell him something cheaper. D is hitting me in the side like, be quiet. Sell him this one. I was like, you sure you want this, man? I got other stuff. He's like, nah, this is the one I like. I was like, all right.
Dang.
So, pet market,
Move.
it's like Frenchies. People gonna spend $10,000 if it visually
They want it.
appeals to them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they'll go. So
If they got it and you can explain why it's worth that much. That's what we were talking about earlier. Why it's
100%.
important to explain. Like you capture the person that you can explain the genetics to, and
Yep.
if they got money and they don't care. Yeah, you're right. Like, oh shit, this is a double, a triple recessive, and the odds were 1 in 64. Like, oh no, I need this. This is exclusive.
Yeah.
Brock,
Yeah,
how many times somebody buys something because they know the exclusivity of it?
Mhm.
Oh, you mean this is one of one? Nobody else can get it?
Yeah.
Give me that.
Yeah.
That's why the paradoxes sell for so much. Because usually it's a pet owner wants that one of one. You can't reproduce it. Oh,
Yeah, no breeders are buying paradoxes.
my auntie about to leave. You leaving? My cousin.
It's like
They leave. I'm
somewhere
tucked in.
it's like
I'm
one
tucked
snake
in the
comes
corner.
with a cabinet.
Yeah.
Is that a deal?
Yeah, it's a deal. I'm in here. I'm in the corner. They like, man, what the hell you doing? Yeah. Exactly.
These are snake people.
Nah. This is my relative, man. My
Nah,
cousin
that's-
does
that's
custom
weird.
cabinets and stuff. So I came down to his little grand opening,
That's
of his
what's up.
showroom. And then I tucked in the corner and jumped up. They see me staring at my phone, talking to myself. They're like, man, what the hell are you doing over there?
But yeah, definitely, man. Because I want a paradox. I want to make it though. I don't want to buy it. But I've been seeing like a lot of them being
You didn't say
produced
hi?
lately. I think like once you get too
Hi,
many
sorry.
genes pushed in,
Hi.
I think once you get too many genes pushed in, that's when you make a paradox.
You know what I think? The reason that you're seeing so many more paradoxes now is because there's so many more animals being produced now. So if a paradox happened one in 5,000, 10 years ago there was, a quarter of the.
And I think
less
it's funny how they say that paradox is not reproducible. But I think there's a certain gene that's passed on. Because like Brock, like you said, they're becoming more and more prevalent.
Mm-hmm.
More and more people seem like every breeder, say you have 20 clutches, they're gonna hit one paradox.
Mm-hmm.
Every breeder. Versus like you said 15 years ago, it was like an anomaly.
It's super rare, yeah.
Yeah.
And if you take what RGI said, where it's just like the spontaneous
the mutation
expression of a mutation in that spot or whatever, like that. I don't know. I get it. It's not genetic, but that sounds like a genetic anomaly that caused it, right? So
it's crazy. I like what he said too on a paradox. Like we made a paradox, and you can tell, like in the paradox patches, it's showing visual clown, but it's not a visual clown. So he was asking us to try to cut the shed of that piece that's expressing
like where it
clown.
came off of?
Yeah, that is expressing clown, and see if it tests positive for clown.
Were you able to or not?
I haven't been able to get a good shed. Well, once I touched it, I got to catch it. I got to help the shed. you know,
Yeah, because you got to figure out where that spot
eyes,
is.
Yeah, the eyes go gray. Then I'm like, okay, every day I got to check. And then the next day I come in there and the shed's done. I'm like, fuck. I've never been able to, you know, I got to be able to peel it back to that spot and then clip it.
Yeah, be able to snip
Otherwise,
off a spot of it.
Yeah, I can't tell.
Yeah.
So wouldn't that technically make it a chimera? I think that's what it's called.
Yeah. So that would be like the technical form. Instead of paradox, when it's expressing two different visuals, that would be chimera.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's weird. I'll show you guys when I, you know, next live, I'll show you that snake. It's crazy. Half the head is expressing clown, and then it's a pied. It's a visual pied, and you can see the clown saddles on all the paradox.
Dude, that's crazy.
Weird. Yeah, that's weird.
I think that's
and half its head like a Two-Face.
Yeah, half the head. So the top half from the nose over to the eye is a clown head. And then it's a regular head. And then there's, I want to say 3 patches, you know, 3 saddles.
Yeah.
Where the paradox
you can see clown.
They're clown saddles. Yeah.
That's crazy.
You have a normal saddle and then a clown saddle. Yeah. It's pretty. It's on my Instagram. It's back. I think I had that snake like 2 years ago.
I have to go back and look for it. That's crazy.
I'm like, I ain't
pretty sick.
So one of the dudes that
I was gonna look for it, but I ain't going that far. 2 years back. That's too bad.
One of the guys on my Facebook, he had a chimera, and his was the same way, like directly split straight down the snake. This side was a whole different snake, and this side was a whole different.
Oh, you know who else did that last year was Miguel. He had half a chimera clown. Yeah, I mean, and it was perfect, split straight down the center,
straight down the middle.
Yeah. I think he sold that over in Japan for $1 million or something.
What?
I think he got rid of it. When I went through
you got to sell. You got to sell those. You got to because they're high value to pet collectors, and they're genetically not. They're not what you need.
Yeah.
What is it?
We had the paradox. Took it to the show. An Asian guy offered me $3,000, and I was like, nope. And it's only a cinnamon, pastel, spider, calico, yellow belly pin, and it's expressing all of that, right?
Like this throughout different parts.
Throughout the different parts of the snake. So and the colors like got black splotches. Dude offered me $3,000. Like, nah, that's one of a kind, bro. Now, you know, the collection's big. I need rack space. Man, I can't sell that thing for $200. I'm trying to find that guy. I'm trying to find him. Like, bro, where you at, man? I'll give you a steal right now. So I always tell people, strike while the iron is hot, man.
Yeah.
If somebody's willing to pay $3,000 for a $150 snake, sell it.
Yeah, let it go.
You know.
So how do you determine that, though? How do you determine that?
Because that was the price he said.
But wouldn't that be low?
At that time, right? It was the only paradox we ever had. It meant more to me.
Yeah.
But now that the collection is big, I need space. It don't mean jack shit to me now. Right. You feel me? So now I'm like, hey, I'm trying to find this guy. Bro, where you at? It's all raised up. It's ready for you. Yeah, I can't sell it for $200, man. Crazy. Oh, it's got spider? Nope, next.
Yeah.
So if I was to create something and then Justin inboxed me, right? He's like, I'll give you $50,000 for that.
Night.
That's a low ball.
Bro, we did that. The Ultramel, Super Orange Dream, Ultramel Desert Ghost. We got lucky, hit one. It was a male. Somebody offered us $50K. I'm like, nah. Now I look back, shit, we hit one last year. I'm like, shit, we could have sold that. But the odds of hitting that snake, was 1 in 256. And it's a male. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna be breeding this. If I sell it to him and he start producing, right?
You're gonna go
now
crazy.
He's making all the money, and then I miss the odds for 6 years. I'm fucked.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's one of those, you know. Sometimes you gotta say no.
If you hit an exclusive snake like that, like it's the first and it's super powerful like that, like you got to keep it because you're gonna generate more money. I remember telling Rich that in WizTang, he was like, if I hit the clown pod, DG clown pod, I'm selling it. I'm taking the first
he told
30.
me that.
Yeah, and I was like, nah, bro. And you got all those females, you can turn that 30, you can turn that into 150 if it's a male and you start breeding it the next year. Eat all day.
Think about that.
All day.
That. It was 1 in 256 to hit the snake, right?
Yeah.
Now I raise it up, breed it back to the mom. That's double het. Now it's 1 in 16.
You hit another one?
You feel me? To hit another one.
Yeah. Did you hit? You hit another one though too, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I will hit the lottery snake, and if I sell it, now I got to play lottery for. It might take me.
Yeah.
Or never.
You can't sell it in that situation.
Yeah. Nah. No. Now I made 3 of them. Shit. I done dropped
but
the
you can
odds
sell those 3
in my favor now. Yeah. Well, not only that, now I can put it's Ultra Male and Desert Ghost and Super Orange Dream. So that's like a triple visual.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever I put it to, everything's gonna be Orange Dream minimum, and it's gonna be 100% double het DG Ultra Male. So it's like it was priceless, you know.
Yeah, but and it's a male, so
like,
you
no,
breed it to
it.
You breed it to a DG clown. You breed it to a DG clown, and you're making all OD. Clown,
Desert
Ghost, double het, double het,
It's
Ultra Male clown, and then whatever genes your DG clown had in it. I mean, it's a gold mine for reselling, and B, it just your projects are endless now. I mean,
jeez.
So look for me in 2 years after I done burnt him up. I done got all my visuals. Then he'll be for sale.
That shit
You
crazy.
can get him for the low then.
right?
Shit,
I gotta see that snake in person on picture. Like, so I have decided that DG is not worth my effort in Ultra Male. You know, I got a bunch of Ultra Male shit.
I say it all the time.
Because I only see pictures of it, so I'm assuming it's not doing it justice, and I know that. So
dark genes, right?
Yeah.
OD it cleaned it up. It's super clean and it's bright as hell. What Desert Ghost does. Now you got to bring the dark shit back into it to get the purples and all of that. When it hatches, it's neon. But as it ages, what does DG do? Keep brightening, keep brightening.
Yeah,
it's just. I think Desert Ghost in any T positive or T negative is a waste of time.
In your albinos in your labs, it is definitely a waste of time.
It's a waste of time.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen nobody put DG in albino.
No, they tried, and
they
can't tell.
They got it. That's
you
the
can't
problem.
really even
they
tell.
hit it, and exactly. Once the snake got 1,000 grams on it, you said, "Okay, I can tell a little. It's frosty, changed, it brightened up, but it's a waste of time."
So you think hypo the same way with the albinos?
I don't like hypo and Ultra Male. Me personally,
really,
I like the And it's funny, I was FaceTime with Austin earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Austin was showing me had a Ultra Male hypo pie locked to black pastel, yellow belly, something double het Ultra Male hypo or pied or whatever, right? To make more triple visuals. So then I showed him my Ultra Male pie, and he's like, "That's not hypo." I said, "Bro, I'm telling you, man, it's the oranges, the color tones. It's just more sharper to me. I think the hypo takes away from it." Me personally, on T positive, I like them vibrant.
In the pied. I like it in. I like the hypo in like the dark, in the black pastels and the blackheads and the leopards, Ultra Males.
That's what I was saying about ours.
You probably,
we won't know.
You're probably right
on
the
dark back in it.
Though.
Otherwise, it's gonna keep.
I'm still gonna make hypo Ultra pies, but
but you got dark ingredients.
Yeah.
So
I can go back to it. That's why I paired that blackhead to the ultra pie glow pie.
That's probably what you need, right? Because if you say you don't have hypo and you make a super blackhead Ultra Male pie, it might be too dark. It might take away from the snake, right? But now the hypo,
and re-enhance it. Yeah, that's a good point.
Exactly. So it just depends on how you stack it.
And it's crazy about it is like the game never ends. You know how long it's going to take to get to that? Like, the game never ends.
Scratch the surface.
Yeah, not
even close.
So it's crazy when people talk about like, oh, it's over and it's dead. Like, no, bro, we are so far away from ever completing anything.
Not even close.
No one's even made a blackhead ultra pie yet, let alone a super with hypo.
Forget all the recessives. They still ain't put all the codoms in yet.
Bro, I talk about this all the time. We don't even know what works in Sunset yet because everyone skipped straight to the doubles and triples.
Is it over? Man, they kicking me about this piece.
So do you see the difference in the different hypos and combos?
Hey, why he didn't get that on your this right here?
He over here making sales.
No, you didn't have. So peep the stove, right?
Yeah.
You're like, man, hold on, man. Let me grab my spices.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that's fire.
How dope is that?
That is dope as shit.
With the automatic light on it? That's crazy. That's hidden. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I close it. You don't have to. It's a auto soft close. Yeah.
And that's different.
Man, this man right here is the king of promotion.
Yeah, both sides. What
Both
you need?
sides.
Some spice over here?
Both sides.
Come on, man. What you
Oh,
want?
wow.
What you need? You need your turmeric? It's on this side. How fire is that?
Yeah, that's definitely
That's
different.
hidden. Like you wouldn't even know that was on there. It just looked like the back of the stove.
Hey, that's
KG out here selling online.
I know you hear me.
Selling
I'm in
kitchens
selling mode.
at his boy's place
So peep
on
this.
live.
These look like cabinets, but you know what? I got my trash and my recycling in that one. Hold on. I gotta wash my dishes. Hold on. Man. Wait, hold on. Let me grab my. Oh damn! Let me slide that back. Man, oh, that's a nice. Oh, that's my refrigerator. Hold on. Let me get in there. What you need?
Damn.
Hold on.
He
What
said
you need?
nice cabinet. Oh, that's my
Oh shit! Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me flip my pizza. Hold on. Got my pizza oven in there.
Bro, if you got a pizza oven in your house, you're rich.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
Facts.
Oh wait. That looked like it. That looked like a cabinet. Hold on. Let me grab that wine for Brock. Oh, you want red or white? Let me get you right. Hold on. Let me get you right, dog. Oh wait. I got the high end shit up there. Let me get on my library ladder. Let me scoot that over. Get up here. Yeah. Oh, okay. My bad. Oh, you wanted that one. My bad.
Hey,
Nah,
I
That
got
shit
the
is-
library ladder in the kitchen.
Wait, this is the craziest I've seen. This is a sofa that turns into a bunk bed. How sick is that?
Damn.
That's a sofa. How crazy is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sets down, it flips, turns it
It
to a
flips.
bunk bed. Hey, you need this for your Airbnb. Oh, I sleep 12. They come in and only see 3 sofas. They call you up like, nah, bro, you don't know. Pull that lever. I got you. This don't sleep. Hey,
well.
but we got a clause. It sleeps no Brocks.
Bro, you and me can't share that bunk bed, dog.
Nah, ain't happening. We can't even stretch in that thing. Ain't happening. Yeah.
That's a love bed. That's a
You
little love
over
bed.
5'10" is you out.
They said at Daytona. Can you go to Daytona or you going to Tinley?
Tinley.
They said they want to see you and Brock play ball hoop against each other at Tinley.
Man, Brock ain't backing me down, tearing my ACL. Ain't
Bro,
happening.
I'm done playing basketball.
Yeah,
I
that's
had
what
micro.
I said.
I had microfracture surgery when I was 29. So I played in college. I played all 4 years of college, and then I played men's league. I played at Johnson and Wales in Rhode Island. It's just a D3 school because I knew I wasn't good enough to do anything else, and I was smart about getting a degree for my for my future. So I played there for all 4 years, and then I played twice a week, sometimes 3, sometimes 1. But I played every week men's leagues and basketball and flag football for 10 years. After college. I had to get microfracture surgery when I was 29 or 30. It's a wear and tear injury.
That's when I was out. 28.
Bro,
I tore all the ligaments in my ankle. I was
fuck. I was out for a year,
king.
dog. I was on fucking crutches for 12 weeks. I was out.
Yeah.
I couldn't run for a year. It was terrible. So I got back, and I still wanted to play. So I played for like another 2 or 3 years probably, and then I remember. And then I got into bodybuilding. So I was bodybuilding for a little bit, and then I remember I was on the Stairmaster one day, and my other knee popped while I was on the Stairmaster.
Jeez.
I had to get surgery on that one, and that was it. That's it. No more. I won't play. I'm done.
Yeah. I'm playing
So-
horse. That's it.
Yeah, I'll shoot.
And
I'll shoot,
Yeah, that's it.
but
That's it.
that's it.
Yeah. We ain't playing 21. None of that. I'm not in there.
Ain't no defense, no
What's
nothing.
that in?
At
Just
all.
around the world. Around the
That's
world.
all I do with my son. If we outside,
Yep.
we'll play horse all day.
Yep.
That's me.
I'm not running.
Bro, I
around
wish-
chasing you.
And it's like sad because we didn't have cell phone cameras then like we do now. Like, so I only got memories of me like fucking doing windmills and doing 360s and shit like that. Like, I'll never have record of that except in my mind. So I tell my kids when I get out there, like, yo, you know what your daddy used to be able to do? They be like, yeah, right, daddy.
Yeah. All of this.
Yeah.
No YouTube,
So-
no nothing.
This is what
That's
you need
crazy.
right here.
Bro, there's no, you can't find footage of this shit back then, man. It's like barely even find records from what I was playing
Why?
because the internet wasn't like it was now. Now you can't get away from it. You can't hide
You eat
anything.
pizza though.
And you don't even gotta try. Yeah, you in somebody's video.
Any televised game now, you can go find it, but everything that was televised back in 03, 04, it ain't there. Not at a low level college. It ain't there.
Can't
So-
find nothing.
It's unfortunate.
Not a snake.
Man, you know how your relatives are. They're like, this nigga will not stop. You're right. I won't.
Bro,
Thank you again.
I was wearing your hoodie. I was wearing your hoodie around. I get
Yeah.
compliments on it all the time. I wear it, but somebody like when I went and got some ice cream, and the person was like, "Oh, do you breed snakes?" I was like, "Yeah, I breed snakes," and they were like, "Oh man, like I've been looking for one as a pet because I was wearing your hoodie." And I was wearing your hoodie.
Wait, hold on.
I was like, hold on.
Get you that
I know we both
Morphinary
tall
art.
black dudes, but let me get you. Let me go get you a car.
Exactly.
So I went and got a car. I ended up making a sale off it though, but you know that's the Bomb Projects hoodie that got me that sale. So.
Yeah, no.
All good. All good. Where's the restaurant at?
Network definitely works, man.
Like in.
That is important, especially
Yep.
nowadays.
Oh, okay. All right.
Nothing
I
that's
know what
a
you're
good
talking
thing.
about.
Like no one
Yeah.
is absolutely sold
The
in.
one
Like
next to the. It's next to
I feel like we all
the place
will
where they
pass
get all
the
the
sale.
electronic shit.
If I don't got what you want, I know someone who does, and we
Yep.
not feeling no type of way
the
about
Armenian
it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I was saying earlier, bro. We all got to eat, right?
Yeah.
If I don't got it, but I can pass you on to one of my boys, like that's helping all of us. Because
Man,
maybe next
come on.
time, because now they're in the game and you took care of them. Next time they
All
might need
day.
something I got. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Or when they got something you don't have, you can put them on to me. It's something
Yeah.
that the division in our industry, like we were talking about earlier, I don't get it, man. We all need each other to win.
Every show, I sell somebody else's snake. Every show.
Yep.
You come to my
Yep.
booth, hey, I need this. I don't have no pies. Here, let me walk you over to my boy.
Yeah, they got it.
Yeah.
When that show we did, I was next to my boy Dan, Vision Quest. You know, me and Joe were at the table, and we were next to one of my other boys. And you know, all day he was like, "Oh, you like Ultramel pie? Go, come look at this." Took him over there, showed him mine, showed him what I got. You know what I mean?
Man.
You need dreamsicle stuff. Let me take you over to my boy because he's got it right now. So
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, that it comes back though. Comes back. I tried to sell. Lady came in and wanted a pie for her son. Well, the only pie I had left was pie double head. It was lavender clown. I was like, nah. I'm not selling you a $3,500 pie and you looking for a normal pie. And she's like, no, he wants that one. I was like, I can't do that. Walked him to the other table. This is the lady said, I don't care. He wants yours.
oh, she bought the $3,500 pie.
Cat cashed out. Cashed
Wow.
out. She wouldn't let me sell her another one. I took her to my boy's table. He had 10 of them. This one looks identical. And the little kid was like, nope, I want that one. And she's like, okay.
Bruh.
Only in
Um,
LA. Bro. Only in LA.
We might need to
Yo.
move to LA. We might need to move to LA.
You know you
Right.
rich.
She had that sliding cabinet.
Paid for the snake, and then I hand delivered. She lived down in Palos Verdes, which was, you know, on the peninsula, right on the ocean. Funky
Oh,
house.
jeez.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, no.
That's why she can buy her kid a $3,500 pet with no worry.
Hey, I call him back
Didn't
and
even
ask him
sneeze.
about that snake. How that snake doing?
Didn't even sneeze. I talked to her probably maybe 3 or 4 times since then. I haven't talked to her in at least over a year. I'm sure it's still doing good. I mean, they always had it out. I mean, it was literally their pet in the glass case. This snake from hatchling, it only knows. That snake
they do.
docile
If
as
that's all
hell.
they know, they don't know. They don't know any better.
Yeah.
If that's how they do it from their life.
Yeah.
He don't know he's a ball python. He's supposed to ball up. He don't know no parts of that. They got him hanging around the dog's neck. Like, man, that snake ever got out, they ain't gonna live 10 minutes. he walking up to the neighbor's cat like, what up?
What I said for that shirt, Swifties for balls. I gotta put that in my notes.
Swifties for balls and
All it.
not all DG is created equal. That's the other one.
Yeah, facts. I'm telling you, if we can get one of these A-list actors to have a ball python, it's over.
So ball python was on the front of the Playboy magazine.
Yeah. Shit,
Bro, it's Miguel. We need Miguel to get that, man.
Girls.
Miguel had Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah, he did.
But
he
fell off. We didn't get him at the peak. Yeah. We needed to get him at the peak. He fell off now.
You need Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah.
Marshawn Lynch got that show out now. He got like a little series. Marshawn Lynch got like a little series. He go around and do weird stuff.
Yeah, that's actually a good one.
Oh, really?
That would be a good one. Yeah.
Yeah. He went to the dog breeder place and he ended up buying his sister a dog from the dog breeder.
That'd be good exposure.
The
fucking the girl, Summer Rae, the Instagram girl. I know she's bought snakes from Miguel, but I never see her post snakes. We need her, she needs to post some damn snakes, brother. If she posts a snake on that ass, man, motherfuckers be buying them.
It's over.
Let's get it real.
Just do it. Hey, just do an OnlyFans and she can sell snakes for us.
Yeah, literally.
So, DJ man, Q, his Instagram is Q's Animal Kingdom or something like that. He take his animals. He was on the Kai Senate show. That's the new YouTube dude. He had 21 Savage on there. He be doing all that type of stuff. Like he be with like a lot of them people. He in video shoots and everything.
Yeah, I gotta reach out to her. Get one on Nightcap.
It's funny that you said Nightcap, but I just said you were taking a nightcap earlier.
Yeah, for sure. If we was to get a famous person, that'd be lit. No, I think Dwayne Wade got one. He was on. I think it was Dwayne Wade. It was one of them. They got a They was on tank, and they got a big fish tank built, and it's like half fish and half.
Oh
snake.
no, that was your boy. That was what was your boy that was down in Atlanta? Got caught with the other dude. Oh shit.
Dwight Howard?
Dwight Howard. That was Dwight Howard.
Yeah, Dwight Howard.
He did what now?
He had
a fish tank, and then he had the snakes and.
Oh damn!
Yeah, it was like a big.
His connection just dropped.
Yeah, it's like a big fish tank. Half of it was like a fish, and then the other half.
And he had snakes in it.
He had snakes. Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
He had like retics and berms or something in there. Big snake.
Oh damn!
Big snake.
Yeah.
Bro, we gotta figure out. Yeah, you're right. We gotta figure out how to get ball pythons in some famous people, some influencers' hands. Bro, it's the perfect pet. We talked about this earlier. It's the fucking perfect pet reptile, man. You can't beat a ball python. I don't care what anyone says. Cannot.
It's the only pet that doesn't require attention every day.
Yeah.
How do you?
They don't care if you leave them alone or not. And you can leave them. You can leave them for a week at a time.
Snake walker, man, 3 weeks or 2 months. Give him a.
Yeah, if you got someone that comes in and changes the water.
Yeah. No, you get a water dish that's tall enough that he ain't putting shit in it, and it's just him in there. Yeah, 2 months. Yeah, good.
That's how I thought.
Or hit it with a.
Got a couple of these parents to get snake.
What do you call it? A misting system in there. He won't even need to drink water. It just absorb it through his skin.
That makes sense.
That's how I get a lot of people to a lot of the parents to accept getting their kids a snake at the shows because I'm like, you can go out of town, you can leave for a month and come back, and the snake does not care.
Man,
Like he's not gonna
no
be mad
problem.
at you when you open the tub up.
He's actually
Exactly.
happier if you leave him.
Right.
He's actually happier when you leave him alone, bro.
Right.
Yeah. He is not worried about you. You don't gotta pay for boarding. You don't gotta pay for nothing.
None of that. None of that.
Nothing.
And that's what I tell people, right? I said, think of it like this. If you bought like D bought a fluffy Frenchie, that's for the dog.
Yep.
Then you got to get the
And
first shots, the second shots.
Mhm.
If anything happens. So cost of ownership, let's go. Cost of ownership, that dog lives a good life. It goes 12 years. So food, vet, initial price, you started at 10. Total cost of ownership is probably around 50,000.
Yep.
Okay. You buy
50.
a
God
10.
damn.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying over its
vet
life.
fees and all that.
Vet bills, all that. Oh man, that shit gonna
And
wrap
then they
up.
already unhealthy anyway.
Yeah.
Some of them need
Oh,
surgery
it
on their
needed
nose.
surgery. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything. Right.
Mhm.
So 12 years. You buy a ball python for 20,000. It can live 30 plus years, and you only feeding it once every 3 weeks.
Yeah.
A rat cost of ownership is still 30-40% less, and you
Yeah.
got 3 times the life. You done gave it to your kids' kids.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
bought it out of college, and your grandbaby got it now. Like, how do you beat that?
You ain't wrong. That's a good angle. I never even pitched before.
I always tell people, what kind of pet do you have? And they'll say, oh, I got a Rottweiler and a pit. What'd you pay? Oh, 5,000. The Rott, I paid 1,500. Okay, you 6,500 in. I take them straight to the $6,500 snake. Boom. I said, how
Yeah.
old is he? Oh man, I done paid the vet last year. Man, I spent 2,200. He had to get. He stepped on a thorn and this surgery and that and his teeth cleaning and this and I said, see, the cost of ownership hitting you in the head. You could have got this one of one, and you'd only be 5,500 for the snake, and you still wouldn't hit 6,000 in 3 years in total rats.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I see what you're saying. I'm like, bruh, I'm telling you, and it's easier. You, my team, your cousin, oh, I forgot to go by, man. The dog's pissed off. He ate the couch because your cousin didn't come.
Tore the damn couch up.
Yeah. Shit and piss everywhere. Like, you ain't got those problems, man.
Never got to worry about that.
Hey, man.
But I would say, like, the
don't have me
initial
put my
setup-
salesman hat on. Shit.
Yeah, but the initial setup is gonna cost you at least, like, for a good lifetime setup is about $300 to $500.
For what? A ball?
For like the PVC and the if you want the radiant heat panels, all that.
Man,
Like,
they get a damn, they get a pet. They got one animal, bro. They gonna
No.
get them a damn tank or an enclosure.
Nah, I got the perfect enclosure from hatchling all the way to full adult. Enclosure PVC, just the enclosure.
Oh yeah, you told
It's
us.
gonna run
yeah,
you about
yeah,
100,
I think you did.
about $112. 112.
Damn.
Heat, you can get the heat pad and thermostat, Amazon, $31. Now
Yeah.
you can dress it up. Say you go fancy, put vines and all that shit. Maybe another $100. $300, man. You got a lifetime enclosure.
Yeah.
Done.
That's
Hey,
good.
don't have me keep selling these motherfuckers now. Hold on, who watching?
Nah, that's real.
Yeah.
That's
Well, why
real.
you say that? Let me before we're gonna keep talking, but I'm gonna go ahead and end the recording. Brock, I appreciate you coming through, bro. Let everybody
course,
know where
my
they
friend.
can find you at. Let everybody know where they can find you on what social media platforms. I'm trying to figure out
Yeah,
what
man.
school bell. Y'all hearing that school bell?
Yeah.
Who
Nah,
that?
that's
is
my I got a grandfather clock.
Oh, damn. You got the fancy clock.
Bro,
Hey, I thought that was an ice cream truck.
throughout the whole recording, bro, I was hearing it and I was like, am I tripping? But nobody said nothing about it. So I'm like, damn, that shit in my head. But yeah, go
Nah.
ahead and-
Hey,
Go
B
ahead and let
sitting
everybody
over
know
there like it ain't him.
That
I'm
wasn't me.
so used to it, I only notice it when somebody says
Right.
something.
He looking at us like, oh, y'all ain't gonna say nothing, huh? Okay.
Waiting for one of us to acknowledge it.
Right, yeah. Nobody said shit.
Bro,
I was gonna wait for it to stop.
Right.
you better
Yeah, it
you
don't
better
feel
than me.
good.
I done set the settings on here to like know when somebody comes in, so I can add you if I don't like, you know what I'm saying, see you at the thing. So I'm thinking the whole time, KG, when I was sending you the link earlier, I thought that was you coming in. Man, the
Oh,
whole
shit,
time
beeping at
man, that shit had me over here like, what the fuck is happening, bro?
That's hilarious.
But Brock, yeah, go ahead and let them know where they can find you at, bro, real quick, so I can go ahead.
Yeah, so we're most active on Instagram at Morphinary Arts. You can check us out there. You can also find us on TikTok if you're a TikToker at Morphinary Arts, on YouTube at Morphinary Arts. You know, we like we talked about earlier, we're trying to get some videos up there a little bit more regularly, and then on Morph Market at Morphinary Arts. It's everywhere. Reach out, talk to me whenever you want to. You want to talk projects, you want to talk snakes, you want to try to set something up to buy in the future, whatever. You know, we love to talk about it. Happy to pass on any information. I hope you got some gems out of this that can help you in your future and your projects and everything like that. So appreciate y'all both, Brandon and Dee, for having me on and all that. You know, spread the word. KG dropping in. So definitely
Much love. Yeah.
Other than that, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and ship using Redline, you know what I'm saying, since they thought to sponsor me, boy. But anyway,
hey, I only ship Redline too, you know?
Hey, you got to, and make sure that y'all definitely check out the link in my bio on my Instagram for the new merch that we dropping. We dropping merch. I'm gonna start trying to make something new every week. Y'all go ahead and holler at your boy. Them Off the Plank bucket hats will be in soon. So y'all make sure y'all go ahead and support, show love. Other than that, we out. Anything y'all want to add before I go ahead and remove everybody?
No, I'm good.
All good. Appreciate the link.
Switch these for balls. I'm out.
Yeah.